What is up? What is going on, everybody? Hopefully, can you all hear me okay? Welcome in, everybody. I apologize for being a little late. Just had some things to finish up work-wise. So let me know if you guys can hear me okay as we get ready for game one of the Mariners and the Royals here from Kansas City. What's up, Punt? Hope you're doing good, my friend. Manimal, what's up? Remember to get your picks in for the home run contest. Flick, sorry for being late. But yes, I'm just 87 subs away from 2,000. So if anybody here can hit that sub button that's not subbed, go ahead and do that. Hit like as well. Manimal Julio is taken. Moses has Julio. Flick has the big dumper, Cal Raleigh. So anybody else, though, is available. Lem, how you doing? Punt, I did see your Twins took 2 out of 3 from the Phillies. Looks like your Twins are I'd be very shocked if the Twins do not win that division. That would be that no one else is even trying there. Can you guys hear me okay? Just want to make sure the sound's coming in okay. Always seem to have some new sound issues. JP is not playing today, Lem. He is on the IL still with concussion. But yeah, hopefully they get in. Hopefully they have a chance to gain half a game today. On the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are off today, so the Mariners do have a shot to thanks, Punt. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. But yeah, hopefully the Mariners can gain half a game on the Blue Jays today, get that down to 1. And the Mariners do have the tiebreaker against the Blue Jays, so hopefully they can bounce back after a couple tough games here against Baltimore. Certainly playing a much lower quality of team, but you never want to take anybody for granted. Royal starter Brady Singer has been really sharp the last few months. So it's not going to be an easy task here for the Mariners. Let's go over the lineups real quick. If you're new to the stream here, please hit the like button and hit that subscribe button for me as well. Let's get the lineups going. First for the visiting our Seattle Mariners visiting tonight. Julio Rodriguez will lead off and be in center field. Eugenio Suarez bats second, is at third. Cal Raleigh will bat third and do the catching. Dominic Canzone will bat fourth in right field. Ty France bats fifth and plays first base. Cade Marlowe will bat sixth and be in left field. Mike Ford will bat seventh and be the DH. Dylan Moore bats eighth and is at shortstop. Josh Rojas grounds out. Well, maybe he'll probably ground out a couple times. Rounds out the 9 playing second base. Yeah, you can have Ty for sure, Animal. Just so everybody knows, I do a contest for each game. Let me know who you think is going to be the first Mariner to homer in the game. If you have the most picks at the end of the year, you will win a $50 or less prize. It can be a Mariner shirt. It can be anything, just $50 or less. It's legal and appropriate. Right now, we have a 3-way tie at the top, Flick, Gunny, and Animal. Each player can only be picked once. So Flick has Cal, Moses has Julio, and Animal is in for Ty. France finishing up the lineups here. Logan Gilbert will be on the mound for the Mariners tonight, 10-5 record, 3.66 ERA. 138 strikeouts. For the Royals, their lineup tonight looks like this. Miguel Garcia will lead off and be at third base. Bobby Witt Jr. bats second and plays short. Michael Massey will bat third and be second base. Salvador Perez will bat fourth and do the catching. MJ Melendez bats fifth and is in left field. Nelson Velasquez bats sixth and will be the DH. If you guys remember Nelson Velasquez, he hit the grand slam off Chris Flexen as a member of the Chicago Cubs in that game back in April, that game where the Mariners were up like 8-0 and lost it. Batting seventh will be Matt Beatty. He'll be the first baseman. Drew Waters bats eighth, is in right field. Kyle Isbell bats ninth and is in center field. Brady Singer on the mound, 8-8, 5.05 ERA, 108 strikeouts. Are you taking Canzone for the contest Ignite, or are you just giving some praise to Mr. Canzone? But great job yesterday for him with the game-tying home run. Yeah, it's definitely not a lineup known for its batting average. That's for sure, Flick. That is for sure. It might be me. Sometimes it gets laggy. I've got a little better quality computer now, and sometimes it just gets a little more laggy with things. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't have any other web browsers open, so hopefully just listen to my words. You don't need to see me. Yeah, I would. Certainly feels like it. Yeah, I hate to always put a number on things, Ignite, just because, I mean, who knows? Toronto could get swept by whoever they're playing next, and 2 out of 2 might put you ahead. But definitely feels like a team you need to take advantage of. You need to beat the Royals. Well, we will do our best for you, Punt. We will certainly do our best. This one I'm going to be a lot more frustrated they lose. I excuse the last two. They'd won 8 in a row. It happens. Baltimore's really good. Got to find a way to beat the Royals. Ignite, I'll get you in for Mr. Dominic Canzone tonight. Let me write that in so I have it. Yeah, Flick, it is even the good averages are pretty low on this team. Like I said, it's walks and home runs, which unfortunately leads to them. That's why I think you get some of those bases loaded, nobody out stranded situations, because they just have trouble stringing those hits together, it seems like. I'm not going to lie. It was a lineup that I definitely had to go through. And I mean, I know some of the, obviously I know Bobby Witt Jr., no Sal Perez, no Melendez. I know Waters and Isbell. I know Garcia. Have not heard of Beatty before. And I remembered Velasquez from the Cubs game. Charlie Blackman in the house. We will do our best, my friend. Who's your favorite all-time for any sport? Oh man, that's a tough one. Put me on the spot here. I didn't get a chance to watch Steve Largent a lot as a kid. I mean, honestly, Walter Jones is up there. His dominance, Cortez Kennedy, Ichiro, Griffey, Edgar, Felix. That's kind of all on that list, man. During football season, it's football players. During baseball season, it's baseball players for me. All right, Lem, I got you in for Mike Ford. Let's see if he can break out of a slump and go deep today. Blackman with Cabrera and Stafford, good pick for you. Two pretty good ones. Megatron as well would be up there. Kenny Easley's definitely up there. Unfortunately, I didn't get Easley, grow up with Easley a lot in my generation. So for me, not quite as much. Move my light out of the way there. Not quite as much with Kenny Easley as some of the other ones. That's actually a really good one. Max Strong was great. Bobby Wagner's up there too, for sure. Yeah, Cam. Oh, for you, Kenny Easley. Yeah, man, I love the hard-hitting safeties. But yeah, that's definitely that would be up there for me. I wish Cam could have played a few more years. Tough to tell with fullbacks. I don't know what the criteria is anymore for them. I mean, it's a dying position, unfortunately. Mac was definitely up there for one of the best. I don't know what I'd have to look at that and see what the Hall of Fame kind of criteria is for them. I think football always, even though my name is Trident on YouTube, football is always like, there's so little games, so it feels more intense each football Sunday. Baseball, there's kind of that bounce back tomorrow. Probably football, but it's about as equal as it can get. Beast mode, good call, Tyler. That's a good one with beast mode. Can't go wrong there either. Weird bird app. Sorry, I mean X. I believe we were 6 and 5. We are 8. Yeah, I try and stay off Twitter, or like you said, the X as much as possible. It's a lot of doom and gloom. Not everybody, but I think what it is everybody wants to have the hot take after each game. Sometimes losses are just losses. They don't have to have this, oh my gosh, they lost. See, they lost this game because they didn't do this one thing, and that's why they lost. Sometimes you just lose a game. It happens. That's how I view the Orioles series. The Orioles are really good. They just happened to get Seattle in a couple games. They were close. Seattle could have easily won both of them, and that's baseball. Listen, every close loss the rest of the way is going to sting. You know what I mean? Like, this is the pennant race, or whatever. I guess maybe it's not the pennant, but the wild card race. Every close loss will sting. So you just got to hope you win enough to overcome that. But nice. That's a ballpark I'd love to get to. Colorado for sure. Yeah, the Legion would probably be my favorite. Like, it said, what was your favorite sports team? It's that 2012 to 2014-15 Seahawks team easily. That would definitely be my favorite era of sports teams. Hannah, welcome in. Thanks for the info. Yeah, Dalvin Cook to the Jets for 1 year. I think that makes sense. Gets Breece Hall a little more time to rest up and then really turn it on in the stretch run. And then Zeke to the Patriots. That one's a little odder to me. The Patriots have some pretty good running backs. I don't know quite what Zeke will add to that, but It is what it is. What is up, Detroit Tigers? The best. Good to see you in here. Thank you for joining. For the last two games. Yeah, yesterday, last two games really were. Oh, easily could have swept the series. I mean, the Mariners outscored the Orioles by 13, 14 runs this year, despite losing 4-6. That's not taking away from Baltimore. They've had a fantastic season. They're a great team. And there were certainly some frustrating things in the last two games. It would have been nice for the Mariners to win those, but it doesn't need to have, some deeper meaning. It just, they lost, move on. Hopefully they can take care of Kansas City. No worries. Enjoy your dinner, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. Come back when you are ready. So it's not run differential. It's record I'll leave that up actually, EDM. It's record inside your own division. And the Mariners are like 11 games up on Toronto for a better record in their own division. So it's one of those things where, like, if the Blue Jays did catch the Mariners in that category, it wouldn't matter anyways, because that means they've probably gone so far ahead of the Mariners that who cares? You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't matter about the tiebreaker. So it's in division record, and the Mariners are like 9 or 10 games better than Toronto in their own division. So and that was even before that 4-game sweep against the Angels. So the Mariners have that pretty locked up. Yeah, like I said, it's divisional record. So the chances of Toronto catching Seattle are low. And if they do catch Seattle, then Seattle's dropped off so far anyways that it doesn't matter. It's not like Toronto can't possibly catch the Mariners with the tiebreaker and those teams be even at the end of the year. Toronto would be like 10 games up anyway, so it wouldn't matter. Yeah, the Royals starting pitching is very poor. In fact, this is probably the best pitcher you're going to face in Brady Singer tonight. He's been really good last month or so. So it's not going to be an easy test tonight. And we've seen the Mariners offense have their moments where they have made not very good pitchers look great. But certainly should be an opportunity for them to take advantage of some poor pitching. Cool. Glad to get. Yeah, I had to look that up for a while because I wasn't sure about either, EDM. All right, man. No punt. Sounds good. You enjoy that. Thank you very much for stopping in, my friend. Enjoy Monday Night Raw. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thanks for your support of the channel. Yeah, it definitely feels like I agree. Feels like he like I said, who knows? I don't know who Toronto plays starting tomorrow. Maybe they get swept and you split with the Royals and you're ahead in the race. So I'm not going to sit here and say like it's over if they don't take 3 out of 4. But if you want to keep that pace and keep ahead of teams, the Royals are not very good. You got to take advantage of it. The Royals come in with a 38-81 record, something along those lines. Let me pull it up to be exact. If I could enter the right password on my phone, that would help. The Royals are 38-81. So, yeah, we're about 2 minutes away here from first pitch. Toronto has the Phillies starting tomorrow. All right, well, my wife's team needs to come through and beat some Blue Jay butt starting tomorrow then. So go Phillies. At least it's a tough task. That's not an easy Phillies are a good team, so it'll be a tough task for Toronto. No worries, Ignite, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll definitely have a post-game show up after, so stop on by. Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Sour, good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Yeah, let's get back on track today. Last 2 games were tough. This team's still playing really good ball overall. We'll put it aside. Let's see if we can go get ourselves a dub tonight. Are the best. It looks like I'm going to get seated here. We're about a minute away from first pitch. 2 minutes away from first pitch. Let me just, what did I click? Oh, I clicked on the Corona ad. Is it not letting me skip ads? Not skip ads. I can't make the screen bigger during the ad. Come on. Oh my, okay, there we go. All right, there's Logan Gilbert. Okay, interesting. So the Mariners will actually have 2 games this series where they play games and Toronto doesn't. So, I mean, technically, if you can just win those 2 and then, hold even with Toronto, you can make up a game here just by kind of doing whatever Toronto does the next 2 days and then winning the 2 games you don't play, if that makes any sense. Pride 6 of Woo. Not yes and no. I don't know how to word. That's kind of a cheap answer. Not really. I think both have shown good promise. I think they're both legitimate prospects. I think both have shown where their weaknesses are. Miller's going to have to develop a second pitch. That slider looked better yesterday. Woo's going to have to figure out some way to get lefties out more consistently. But I've been impressed with both of them. I really have, and they've both been solid. 1 game back of Toronto. No, 1.5. I'm sorry, Sauer. 1.5 back. Oh man, why do I have to do that some other time when I'm not calling the game? Oh man, God, I blank when I get put on the spot with that. I don't know, like Derrick Henry, Brees Hall, Kenneth Walker. I don't know. Here we go. First pitch from Kansas City. Brady Singer to Julio is in there down the middle, 92 for strike 1. So we are underway here from Kansas City. Let me get better suited here. Sorry, guys. 0-1 to Julio, outside, 1-1. Get your picks in for the home run contest here before the game gets really going. That 1-1 to Julio just misses low, 2-1. Good pitch. He was okay. I hope you enjoyed that movie. He was solid. Not a ton of strikeouts, but got through a good lineup. I can't complain about what Miller did yesterday. The 2-1 to Julio. Pops this one up. Should be playable for the second baseman, Massey, just into the outfield grass. He's got it for out number 1. Right, exactly. I'm like, hold on. I'm so bad. I have to write those things down. I am so bad at like those list things that let me move over here a little bit as I can see my own reflection in there, that I'll say names like 3 times. Here is Eugenio Suarez stepping up to the plate. Singer's first pitch to him is low, 1-0. If you guys are new to the channel, new to the stream, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for me. 1 out, nobody on here, top of the first. Singer's 1-0, misses outside with the breaking ball, 2-0. I agree, need JP back. Really need that. Him at the top of the order with those great at-bats. Team's really missing it right now. 2-0 to Gino. Fouls it off. Looks like fouls it off Perez. Stalvey taking a quick little stroll. The ump will walk the ball out to Singer. Gino gives Perez a little pat on the chest there. It looks like fouled it off his knee there. Or Gino fouled it off Perez's knee. Perez and Gino joking around. Perez, one of the iron men of baseball. He has been catching there and every day behind the plate for, 12 years in Baltimore? Or excuse me, Kansas City? 2-1 here to Gino. 1 on, nobody out, top half of the first. Singer comes set, and his 2-1 pitch misses down low, 3-1. Singer with a really kind of funky delivery. It's really quick. His windup is not long. He comes ready with his 3-1 pitch. It's on the way to Gino. Line drive. This is going to hold up there for Melendez to make the catch. That was hit on a line, but unfortunately right to MJ Melendez, and there's a quick 2 outs here in the top half of the first inning. That will bring up Cal Raleigh, who is Flick's pick to homer. Flick can take a lead in the contest. Still willing to take picks for the home run contest through the first inning, but after that, I do cut it off because at that point, we've had enough at-bats where got to cut off. Here's Cal. He will take inside 1-0. Good pitch from Singer, but it is called a ball, 1-0. 93 there, right on the edge. Should have been a strike. We'll take it. 1-0. Cal fouls that one off at 84. Breaking ball, splitter, slider. Can't really tell there, but Cal fouls it off. Maybe a change. 1-1. Good news there for the Mariners. Yes, thank you, Hannah. Miami 2-0, bottom 6 over Houston. The 1-1. Cal fouls off. Yeah, EDM. Just type it in. Cal is taken. Julio's taken. Ty France is taken. Canzone and Mike Ford are all taken. So anybody else, so it's free. You can take someone on the bench too if you want. So it's the first Mariner to hit a home run. You're predicting the first home run. 1-2 to Cal Raleigh. Liner right back to Singer in a very, very quick 1-2-3. He underhands it to Beatty, and that will retire the side. So not much there from the Mariners on the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom of the first here in Kansas City, no score. So yeah, just put it in there. I usually give it through the first inning. After that, I usually have to call it just because there's been – you put it in for Josh Rojas. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, EDM. I'll get you in there. Let me write that down. I got you in for Rojas going deep. Why not, right? Why not? Pirates and the Mets knotted up 2-2, bottom of the third. Not much playoff implications in Queens tonight for that game. I guess technically the Mets aren't officially eliminated, but they're close. Actually, probably not close. Most teams are. I don't think any team's actually been officially eliminated yet because there's so many games, but definitely some closer than others. Let me change the banner here. Sorry about that, guys. It is not pregame anymore. We're going bottom one here with no score. Not a super inspiring first inning by the Mariners. Sauer, you're going with Dylan Moore. All right, let me get you in there. Dylan Moore's been pretty hot. He did. He played better against Baltimore. He showed why I think he's going to be a good piece. He had a good game on Friday. I mean, he had no chance against Felix Bautista. He at least got it to a 3-ball count. And then had a good game yesterday as well. So I think he's going to be useful. I don't think he's going to be a superstar or anything, but he's going to be better than Colton Wong, hopefully. We are ready for the bottom of the first here. Logan Gilbert taking the mound for the Mariners. He'll face Garcia, Witt, and Massey. 1, 2, 3 here for the Royals. So my computer's stuck here. Nope. Okay. They were showing the Royals lineup, and they were showing it for a long time. Like, uh-oh, did it freeze? Logan on the year, 23 starts, 10-5 record, 3.66 ERA. 137 and 2/3 innings, 138 strikeouts, just 24 walks. Logan has been sensational, probably the best pitcher on the Mariners for the last couple months, and his last start out against the Padres, as good a start as we've seen from a Mariner pitcher all season. Looks like maybe a pitch comm issue here for Cal Raleigh. Raquel Garcia steps in, 286, 4 homers, 38 RBIs. So having a nice year, at least batting average-wise. Logan comes set, and his first pitch of the evening is a fly ball fouled off at 97, 0-1. Bautista's insane. I mean, he's like 6'8". I mean, he is ridiculous. 0-1 to Miguel Garcia, and the pitch. Down low with that splitter, 1-1. Who wins Cy Young first? Good question. I'll say Kirby. I know it's tough. Man, it's a tough one. But I feel like Kirby's control maybe gives him a little better chance, Kevin. The 1-1 to Garcia is low, 2-1. That's exactly. He can play third, can play second, play a little short, serviceable, a good role player to have, and at a position where they needed a little bit of an upgrade. And I think they got it. 2-1 here from Logan to Garcia. That's inside with the fastball, 3-1. So Logan, not particularly sharp so far through 4 pitches, has missed on a few of them. Garcia, 94 WRC plus, so kind of being carried by that batting average. The 3-1 is in there for a strike. Good pitch, bottom of zone, 3-2. Full count here for the first batter for Logan. Beautiful 97-mile-per-hour pitch right there. Logan comes set, his 3-2. Ground ball through the hole past the dive of Ty France for a leadoff single. So Garcia leads it off with a hit, and the first man's aboard. The Royals gave the Mariners a lot of fits last year in Kansas City, took 2 out of 3 from the Mariners. Chris, what's up, my friend? Welcome in. Good to see you in here. Hope you're having a good night. Not much there. Garcia just kind of pounds it into the ground, gets by Ty. 16-game hitting streak for Garcia, longest in baseball. Wow, did not know that. Yeah, not a great start there. Not great. Logan gets it to a full count. Now you got to face a really good hitter in Bobby Witt Jr. That misses down low, 1-0. Royals among the league leaders in steals in baseball. Bobby Witt, one of the few hitters in this lineup that is a legitimately good threat here to get you. Garcia with good speed gets his lead off at first. Looks like he may be going. 1-0 pitch from Logan to Bobby Witt. He stays. The pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. Breaking ball drops in top half of the zone. Witt, 272, 21 homers, 71 RBIs on the season, having a good year. 2 for 3 career against Logan Gilbert. 1 on, nobody out here, bottom of the first. Logan comes set and is 1-1 to Bobby Witt. Ground ball Slowly hit. Gino's got to make a quick throw to first, barehands and fires. Safe at first is Witt. If Witt's fast, first and second, nobody out here. Yeah, they're fast. That's one thing they can always do. Or the Royals straight them up. I would say pitching. Every pitcher they have this series has an ERA of 5, but they don't hit much either. They're just kind of struggling all around. Yeah, he can fly there. I mean, I don't know how much that was on Logan. The Bobby Witt just hit that on the ground too softly, for Gino to do anything. Even Garcia's hit bounced 5 feet in front of it was hit hard, but just hit it in front of the plate, and it went for a base hit. A little bit of BABIP here on Logan for the first 2 hitters. Here's Massey. He's going to lay down a perfect bunt. Logan's got it. He'll throw to first low, but Ty digs it out. Looks like I thought Logan maybe had to play at second there. You know your offense is not going well when your number 3 hitter is bunting. Yeah, they're in good position. Second and third, 1 out here. Royals do move the runners over. I'll bring up Salvador Perez. Like I said, don't see a lot of teams having their number 3 hitter bunt. But the Royals do it there, second and third with 1 out. Logan comes set, and the pitch to Salvi. Swing and a miss. Good splitter, 0-1. Salvi also fishing a bit there. Give it time. We'll say Singer's good. Brady Singer is a pitcher we're going to face in the series that's actually decent. I know his numbers aren't great, but Brady Singer is a legitimate MLB starter. Now, the rest of the arms this series, starting with Jordan Lyles tomorrow, are not very good. So here's the 0-1 from Gilbert. That misses outside. Good stop by Cal. Brady Singer's a legitimate pitcher. Now, I would hope the Mariners don't get shut out. I think they can scrap up a couple runs. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. Hopefully Logan can get out of this and get the offense back in there. Second and third with 1 out here. Couple base hits and then a bunt. 1-1 to Perez is inside 2-1. Logan not super sharp here so far. Just the command not there yet for Logan. Yeah, exactly. EDM. He's been really good recently. Singer has much better than his overall numbers. Still someone I think the Mariners can get some runs off of, but wouldn't be shocked if he pitches well. Logan's 2-1 here to Perez. And the pitch. Grounder foul, 2-2. I think he's probably gone. He gets a big pay raise at the end of the year, Kevin. I don't think Marco will be back with this team next year. I don't know if they'd have to maybe work out a trade, something. I don't think you'd get much, but I don't expect Marco to be back, would be my opinion on that. The 2-2. Foul ball, 96 right down the middle. Perez fouls it off to the first base side. We'll do the 2-2 again. Yeah, I agree, Sauer. He seems to take a while to get. Last week was the exception, but I agree with that. I do agree. He's kind of the first innings kind of seemed to be his struggle inning this year. It seems like it for sure. The 2-2. Fly ball hit pretty deep to center. Going back is Julio, showing his number. It's gone. A 3-run homer for Salvador Perez, and the Royals lead it 3-0. Now, this one is frustrating now. Yeah. Well, this first inning definitely not good. Yeah, Greinke's been atrocious. Yeah, 3-0 Kansas City. Yeah, they don't get they'll get a pass from me for Baltimore. You aren't going to get too much of a pass from me if the Royals pound you into oblivion. That's not a terrible pitch, honestly. That's a splitter. I mean, it hangs up probably a little more than Logan wanted, and Perez gets it. One of the worst home running hitting teams in baseball has hit a 3-run home run here to start. 3-0 Royals. Here's Melendez. Fouls that off at 98. I just hope this team doesn't get into this where it's like they win 8 in a row. They get on these good streaks as I drop my pen cap. And then it's like they fall apart. It's like, can they have the winning streak and then just be normal? You know what I mean? Like, as that's popped up, Cal giving it a look, it'll get out of play. Like, can they win 8 in a row? I'm not expecting them to have massive winning streaks all season. But it's like they win 8 in a row. It's like then they've got to just lose a bunch. Can they just win 8 in a row, lose one, then win a couple? I understand not winning every game, but no, they've got to do that, and then they've got to do this. And it's like they just play normal baseball. My gosh. I hate this team sometimes. Logan's 0-2 to Melendez. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And I mean, listen, some of it was, I mean, not like Garcia and Witt hit the ball that hard on their hits. Witt had an infield hit. I mean, the problem was Witt hit it too weak. Witt hits that harder, it could be a double play. I mean, I can't get on Logan too much there, but, you know, yeah, that's 3-0, no matter which way you cut it. That will bring up Velasquez. 275 homers, 9 RBIs. 5 of those RBIs, I think, are against the Mariners in that game in April, because of course they are. 3-0 Royals here, bottom of the first. Next pitch will be 21 from Logan Gilbert. Logan comes set. His 1-0 to Velasquez is on the way. Grounder foul. 97 there from Logan, 1-1. Yeah, I don't know if it's, I can never sit here and say they have to sweep a 4-game series. You'd like to at least take 3 out of 4, though, for sure. You know, against a team that you feel like you should be beating. I don't think it's a must sweep. It depends on what Toronto does, too, against Philly as well. The 1-1 here to Velasquez. That's down low, 2-1. I never want to put a series as a must sweep because sweeps are just hard to do. You know, again, if this team can win series, they'll be fine. But if they lose today, that puts them in position where you got to win the next 3, and that makes it a little bit tougher. The 2-1, swing and a miss. Good split there, 2-2. Yeah, it's gonna have to have some quick innings here to get through 5. You'd like to at least get through 5 with the 4-game set, for sure. You know, you don't want to have to dig into the bullpen here in a 4-game series. Mariners play a ton of games in a ton of days here. That's up high, 3-2. He's going to need some quick innings. Yeah, not super sharp early at all, Kevin. I agree. Not like last time. It's amazing how you can shut out that Padres lineup, which is loaded with superstars, and then the Royals get you. It's baseball. 3-2 here from Logan to Velasquez. The pitch, swing and a miss at ball 4. We'll take it, 97. That'll end the inning. But Salvador Perez, who I think has hit, 13 homers in the last 3 years against the Mariners, makes it 3-0. We'll head to the top of the second. So Royals 3, the Mariners nothing. Is it just me, or does every series the Mariners play, there's like a guy that just kills them? Like no matter, I mean, every series where they lose, it's just one player. Like we've seen Perez just kill the Mariners. Cedric Mullins in this last series. It just seems every Mariners series has a player that they just for the life of them, they cannot get out. I don't think it's just because of JP Sauer. I don't think that's the only reason. I think, I mean, some of that in the first inning there was a couple infield hits there that, you know, kind of got through. That makes it tough. And then Perez, it wasn't a bad pitch either that Perez hit out. I mean, it's the one guy you don't want to see come up with runners on. Let's see if they can bounce back here, get a couple runs, get back in the game. Braves are pounding the Yankees 8-2. Yeah, it's just super frustrating. We'll see a lot of game left here, but it's like they get, like I was saying, it's like they get the 8-game winning streak and they can't just be normal after that. It's like they've got to lose 5 in a row to offset it or something. It's like, can't you just bounce back and win one after lose? You know what I mean? Can't you just be normal for a little bit? Yeah, rough first inning for Logan Glock. He's gonna need a couple of quick innings here in order to go 5 tonight. Let's see, maybe the offense can help him out here. It'll be Canzone, Ty, and Cade Marlowe due up here 4, 5, and 6 in the top of the second. If anything, I hate when these games get like this because the streams are less fun too. Like at least if it was a close game battle, it's more fun watching this. Like don't get blown out. It's hard to call like 9-0, 8-0 games. It makes it just not nearly as fun. Here is Dom Canzone. First pitch to him is outside for a ball, 1-0. See the Mariners can get a couple on here and get back in this ball game here. The 1-0 from Singer to Canzone. Drops in there, breaking ball for a strike, 1-1. Yeah, exactly. Got to get some runs on the board here. Time to bail out Logan a little bit. Logan's been great for you. See if the offense can pick him up. 1-1 line drive, just foul. Story of the team. Line infield hits for the other team, line drives foul for the Mariners. Kind of seems like the MO a little bit. 1 and 2. Thank you for ever subbed. Appreciate it. Getting closer to 2K. Inch by inch, little by little. The 1-2 to Canzone. Line drive. Caught by Bobby Witt Jr. Absolutely stung and caught. I mean, really, the story of this team seems like when they lose. Bobby Witt, and I'm not taking away, Bobby Witt's great. He's fast. He can play. Hits one about 10 feet down the line, too slow, gets a infield hit. Dom Canzone rakes a line drive, and it's right to him. You know, it's just not much you can do there. Here is Ty France. Witt is a fantastic shortstop. That's inside 1-0. When you see stuff like that, it makes you think it's just kind of not your night a little bit. Ty up here, that was, I think, Animal took Ty France. The 1-0 to Ty. Ground ball right to the third baseman, Garcia. Flings it across to first for the out. Another ground ball hit hard, but right to a defender and 2 quick outs here. That will bring up Cade Marlowe. See what we got going down here. 2 doubles, 2-1. So the Astros coming back down in Florida. Yeah, that Canzone, 2 of them. The down the line was hit hard, and then the one to Witt was hit hard as well. Strike 1 there to Cade Marlowe. Marlowe on the year, 313, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. See if Marlowe can come through and get something going here. The 0-1 pops that one up. It's going to get a play quickly. 0-2 here on Marlowe. It's looking like another quick inning for Brady Singer. The 0-2 up high, 1-2. Comes set again. His 1-2 to Cade Marlowe. And the pitch. Ground ball foul. We'll do the 1-2 again. Singer is ready. His 1-2 to Marlowe. Down low, 2-2. At least want to make Singer throw some pitches, get into the bullpen if you can for the Mariners. But so far, this is just his 25th pitch of the night. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 over the top of that breaking ball. Looked like a change. Well, at the bottom of the second, it's the Royals 3, Mariners nothing. Yep, not good so far, Flick. Gunny, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you in here. St. Louis 1-0 over Oakland. Massive playoff implications down there for sure tonight. The A's blew, what, a 7-2 lead in the 9th yesterday in D.C. Just change the score up here. Not an encouraging start here tonight. But if you guys can, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Just helps out the channel. Would appreciate it. Just going to check and see anything on X, Twitter, to see if anything breaking news maybe. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. 15 people in here. Thank you so much. Wow, you know what? I just saw that on Twitter. Former Seahawks running back Alex Collins passed away. Wow, he was only 30 years old. Rest in peace. Prayers for him and his family. Terrible tragedy. I'm not sure what happened, but absolutely awful to see that. Yeah, Flick, I didn't see what happened yet. I did see on Twitter, though. I didn't. No one posted how it happened, though, or anything. But obviously, prayers for Alex Collins for sure. Just checking up here on some stuff. Be right back with you guys. Let's see. I mean, obviously, if I don't want to get too much into that, but obviously, if it's legit, then yeah, he needs to go for sure. Logan's first pitch is up high here to Matt Beatty. Canzone's taken. Ignite had Canzone. Delicious, already one bag in the books, Gunny. The 1-0 swing and a miss there by Beatty. Already got one bag, close to in the books. I have not tried the new Lay's ones, though, yet, so I will try those soon. 1-1 here to Beatty from Logan Gilbert. The pitch. That drops in there for a strike, 1-2. Hopefully Logan settles in here and can get through a few innings. Let's see if the offense can chip away. Brady Singer looks very sharp here early on, so let's hope the offense can find a way and Logan can get some quick innings here. Logan's 1-2 to Beatty on the way. Outside, 2-2. I think that's already 30 pitches for Logan. 29. This next pitch will be 30. Logan comes set, the 2-2. Beatty fouls that one off at 96. Need some quick outs. Even the foul balls hurt Logan here. Want to get quick outs. To get the offense back in, like I said, hope he can chip away. Singer looks sharp, but maybe he can find a way here. Royals 2-6 in their last 8 games. The 2-2. Fouls it off again. Man, even these at-bats have been tough here. Even the outs have been long. Royals 22-37 at home this year. That means they're like 16-50 on the road. Not 50, but 43, 42. Logan comes set. His 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Spits on a good pitch. Three-two here from Logan to Beatty. And the pitch. Down low, ball for why is Matt Beatty spitting on those pitches? Like, oh wow, motorcycle accident. Okay, that's for Alex Collins. Terrible to hear that. Terrible. Oh yeah, I remember that game, Kevin. It was on a Sunday. Luckily, you kind of felt like the Mariners had it wrapped up. But yeah, I remember that was a brutal game. And this just seems like one of those games so far because like you've got hitters and Drew Waters steps in, takes ball one inside. I mean, last week Logan's getting Fernando Tatis, Juan Soto to swing at that pitch. But tonight, Matt Beatty, who's like 30 and hitting 220, is spitting on that pitch. You know what I mean? It's just like just seems like one of those nights here. The 1-0 from Logan to Waters is on the way. Swing and a miss, strike one. So obviously thoughts and prayers with Alex Collins' family right now. Very, very tough to see and hear that. Collins was with the Seahawks in 2020 in the COVID season. 1-1 from Gilbert to Waters. Lines it straight back, foul, 1-2. In fact, for a little time there, he was a starting back. No, not during the COVID. Yeah, during the COVID season next year too. Next year a little bit too. He played in 2021. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And here's the Baltimore Ravens now. Yeah, terrible, terrible. Just 28 years old. The 1-2 from Gilbert to Waters. Well, there we go. Yeah, it's still time. Still time. Got to hold him to 3. Hopefully the offense can chip away. You don't want to get too out of control here where it's 4-5. The 1-2. Fouled off again. Man, these at-bats are just tough. You know, where he gets to 4-5, it's going to be tough. But you can keep it at 3. You have a chance to chip away. Miami still leading Houston, so good news there for the Mariners. Like I said, this is just, I'll say after this pitch, the 1-2 here from Logan to Waters. Beatty on it first with a leadoff walk. The 1-2 on its way, and the pitch. Outside 2-2. Like last time Logan pitched against the Padres, you know, Soto, Tatis, Kim, all these great hitters were swinging and missing. Tonight you get Matt Beatty and Nelson Velasquez and Drew Waters laying off these pitches. It just goes to show baseball sometimes, you know, not much you can do. The 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3 at 96, so 1 down. I think that's the second punch out for Logan. 3-2 Mets over the Buccos. 1 out, 1 on here, and that will bring up Kyle Isbell. Mariners on a long road trip, 4 in Kansas City, 3 in Houston, 3 in Chi-Town. Runner at first, one out. Logan is ready, and his pitch to Isbell is in there for a strike, 95, bottom zone, 0-1. 3-0 Royals here, bottom of the second. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button and hit that subscribe button for me. 86 subs away from 2,000. That is my next big goal. See if we can maybe hit it today. You never know. The 0-1. Little looper, and Marlowe's got that in his sights. He makes the catch for out number 2. 2 down. Kevin, good question. I don't, let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. It is John Libka. This is, oh God, it's the Angel Hernandez crew. So we're going to get Angel behind the plate some game this series. You got DJ Rayburn, Angel Hernandez, and James Hoy. Oh boy. We're going to see Angel in this series, guys. So be ready. Here is Mikel Garcia, who had a leadoff single his last at bat. Says hit streak to 16 games. Line drive foul at 96. So be ready, everybody. We will have some Angel Hernandez action this series. That'll be great. That's what we need. 0-1 here from Logan to Garcia. And the pitch is just outside. I'll take 6-4. I know it's setting it a little low. If you can have a winning road trip, should be okay. This game's not inspiring me a lot that they're going to win this one. So I'll say if you can get 6-4, I'll take it. A lot of it depends on the Blue Jays too. The 1-1. Little line drive into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. So first and second here with 2 outs. I'll bring up Witt Jr. Yeah, I mean, that would be ideal, something like 7-3, 8-2. I think that's what you'd want to see. But, I mean, this already is looking like 1 down here. We'll see a lot of time left, but, I mean, that would mean they'd have to go 8-1 the rest of the way. And that would mean almost winning out here, winning 2 of 3 in Houston, sweeping Chicago. I'll say 6-4 is okay. Because if you win 6-4, that means you've gone, let's see, 14-6 in your last 20 games. That's a pretty good run. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. That misses down low with a breaking ball, 1-0. Not necessarily, Fleck. Not necessarily. I mean, look, they're already down here. So, I mean, I'm almost saying 6-3 to an extent. I mean, they just won 8 in a row before losing to the Orioles. I think it depends on what Toronto does, too. I don't think that's terrible. That's 3 out of 4 here. The pitch will miss down low, 2-0. Losing one of the Royals, I mean, I think you'd be okay with it. I mean, you might lose a series in Houston. You know what I mean? You got to expect that's possible to happen. 2-0 here to Bobby Witt. And the pitch up high, 3-0. Before this game, I would have said 7-3, but my confidence level in this game has gone down, so I almost have to bring that down a little bit. You know what I mean? 3-0 here to Bobby Witt. Another long inning for Logan Gilbert. This will be pitch number 48. The 3-0. The pitch is in there for a strike at 96. Surprise, he gave him something to hit. Massey on deck. Royals 29th in baseball in walk rate. Logan is ready. His 3-1 to Witt. Ground ball, fair. Oh, Gino keeps it in play. Nice job by Gino to bat it down. Took a wicked hop. It'll be the second infield hit of the day for Bobby Witt Jr. And the bases are loaded, and the wear and tear continues on Logan Gilbert. Sweet, unfortunately, has been sent down, but definitely the Ryder Ryan Isaiah. This is looking like a lot of Ryder Ryan, Isaiah Campbell, Trent Thornton type evening here, because Logan's going to throw his 50th pitch here. Bases are loaded. You got to get out of this. A hit here, you think almost ends this thing. It's not about thinking mediocrity is okay. Like, it just, I mean, look what's happening here. They're losing. It's more realistic. I don't think they're going to win all 3 series. That's a tough task to do on the road. And 7-3 means they can only lose, if you're thinking what's going to happen tonight here, 2 more games. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I think 6-4, you're okay. Toronto, depending what they do there, you're probably a game back, even something like that. It depends on how the series goes. Let's see. I may change my expectations if they win this one and sweep Kansas City. Then listen, they win 4 here against Kansas City. Here's Massey swing and a miss. Then that's going to change. 6-4 will not be acceptable. But looking at the result here, I kind of got to say, like 6-3 the rest of the way. That's one more loss in each series. I think that's kind of what you're looking at. 7-3 would be ideal. 8-2 would be amazing. The 0-1 here to Massey. Line drive foul, 1-1. Oh, excuse me, 0-2. 0-2 here on Massey. 220, 10 homers, 37 RBIs. Gunny Perez is on deck, luckily. Although that may not be lucky, depending on what Massey does here. Already the 52nd pitch of the night for Logan Gilbert. His 0-2 to Massey is on the way. In the dirt, 1-2. The only thing, if Massey does something here, the only thing left for us is going to be the home run contest tonight to see if somebody wins it. For sure. And maybe part of it's just I don't expect this team to go 8-2. Maybe that's part of it also, Flick. I mean, listen, 10-0. I mean, let's do it. But it's more of like the 1-2. Massey pops that one up. Cade Marlowe's got it. And he'll put it away for out number 3. I guess part of it, too, is what do I expect this team to do? Maybe that's how I should have worded it. I want 7-3, 8-2. Time for this team to step up. But, what do I think they're going to do? I think more in the 6-4 range. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit more of a disappointing road trip than some people are thinking. Because I think people are expecting them to go out and just pound all these teams. And after winning 8 in a row and that loss to Baltimore, I think 6-4 is more realistic of what they might do. So maybe I meant it more as a prediction. Jonathan aroused 2-run home run. I mean, Ortega scores 5-2 Mets. Bottom 4. We'll see the Mets September 1st in Citi Field. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, King. Thank you very much. I try. That's kind of my MO. I kind of look at myself as a guy you can sit and have a beer with, and that's why I love doing these live streams. But appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. We're at the top of the 3rd. Still 3-0. Time for the bats to come alive. So time for someone to win a home run contest. The last one was Animal. Won it with Murphy in Arizona. It seems like it. I mean, they are 7-0 against Oakland. So, I mean, I guess maybe not that bad, but that national series was a disaster. So let's see what happens here. 0-10 perfectly fine. Wouldn't put it past the Mariners completely. I think they'll find a way to get 6, 7, somewhere in that range. I think 5 is like the floor. 7 is the ceiling for this road trip. Maybe that's kind of how I view what's going to happen. Oh, at least, you know what? I'll say it's when 0-10. At least we know what this team's going to do. They ain't going anywhere if they go 0-10. So we'd at least know what to do for the last few months. We know to gear up for football. All right, Diamondbacks 1-0. Hope for rooting for them to get in for Mr. Paul Sewald. Roll, yes, EDM, your boy's coming up. Let's see if he can poke one out. Yeah, I think someone mentioned that earlier. Just terrible to hear that. But thank you guys for letting me know about that. So rest in peace to Alex Collins. Mike Ford takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Singer in his last 4 starts, 2-0, 2.45 ERA. The 0-1 to Ford drops in there for a strike. And Mike Ford, who has been scuffling big time. Not sure how much longer Mike Ford will be on this roster, to be honest. Lem's picked a homer, so see if Lem can get a point. Singer's 0-2 to Mike Ford is in the dirt. 1-2, gets away from Perez. That would have been nice with a couple runners on. Yeah, kind of getting to that point, Kevin. I think Ford's fine as your last guy on a bench, and in a 1-run game with 2 outs, you're looking for someone to poke a home run, fine. But yeah, the 1-2 to Ford, swing and a miss way over the top of a breaking ball. Mike Ford strikes out, but yeah, Ford has been a walking out the last month or so. It was fun in July when Mike Ford was like the best hitter in baseball, but unfortunately that time is long gone. And I wonder if Ford does get DFA'd when JP comes back. That will bring up Dylan Moore, who is Sowers picked a homer. Moore takes strike 1. Man, Singer just pumping these in there. 92, bottom of the zone, 0-1 here on Dylan Moore. Singer is ready as 0-1. Swing and a miss over the top, breaking ball into Mariners just look completely lost at the plate. Moore takes his time out quickly. 0-2. I mean, Singer's at 31 pitches. He's going to get out of the game. He's going to throw a Maddox on us here. The 0-2 to Moore. Little grounder in the hole. Witt in the outfield grass. Strong throw. God, what a throw. Bobby Witt gets him out. 2 down. Yeah, Moore's been getting most of the reps at short, Gunny. Haggerty, I think Haggerty played there one game, or Caballero played there one game, but that was when Moore was scratched on Friday night. Here's Josh Rojas. Let's see if EDM can get himself on the board with a home run. Here's the pitch to Rojas, is outside 1-0. Not a very inspiring offensive effort for the Mariners so far tonight. The 1-0 from Singer. Rojas hits a fly ball to left field. Easy play for Melendez, and another very, very, very quick 1-2-3 inning for Brady Singer, who has not broken a sweat yet as we head to bottom of the third, 3-0 Royals. At least it's going fast now. Boy, this is not, and like I said, Singer's been good. Like his overall ERA don't let that fool you, but like maybe get a hit, guys, like a base runner, something to make me feel some sense of like that you could win this game, maybe. Like that's all I'm asking for here. Give me some hope. Mm-hmm. Check out the comments, what you guys have to say. No problem, Flick. I get it. Super frustrating, man. Super frustrating start. I'm with you on that, my friend. This has been one of the least fun games of the last few weeks so far. Seriously, yeah, we need Serrano to sacrifice one right now. Yeah, for Gilbert. Line drive to center field. McMonahan scores. The Angels are such trash. God, I hate the Angels. They're so bad. Texas taking it to them. Kevin, I don't know. It's a streaky lineup. It's a lineup of streaky players. You know what I mean? It's an offense that I think is just naturally going to run hot and cold. And unfortunately, it's just cold right now. And then to match it, Logan not putting up zeros tonight makes it frustrating. Not a good showing, though, from the offense at all. Here's Perez. Logan hasn't been great either. And that misses way up high. 1-0. Just checking a couple things, some emails here, guys, so just bear with me. And that's a ground ball up the middle. Rojas is there, flips it over to first. Salvador Perez doesn't run very well towards the back end of his career here, and it's a quick out number 1. Logan needs a quick inning. That'll bring up Melendez. And Gilbert's pitch to Melendez. Drops in there, breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button, hit the sub button. G-Man, welcome in. Good to see you here. Good to see your Astros. I think we're down last I saw. Oh, of course he did. The Angels are so bad. Like, easily one of my least favorite teams in baseball. Astros and Mariners fans can unite on that. 0-2 here from Gilbert to Melendez. Melendez will use his timeout. Gilbert at 57 pitches here through 2 1/3. Man, he needs a quick inning. Love to be able to get Logan through 5, maybe 6 if you could, to save the bullpen a little bit here. The 0-2 to Melendez. Grounder foul. Looks like they're talking about George Brett on the broadcast. Oh, George Brett was still playing in 93. That's crazy. 73 to 93. I didn't realize he was playing that late. Like, I don't remember George Brett as a kid, but who knows? The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. So 2 quick outs here from Logan. Logan settled in a bit after a rough first inning. Kind of seems to be, as a couple people in chat point out, kind of been this year, Logan's, when he's had rough innings, it's been the first. Oh, thank you, my friend. I try. I don't quite have the rock and roll presence of ZZ, but the beer I do, I guess. Do you remember? I don't remember him. I just, as a kid, I don't remember seeing George Brett in the Royals in the 90s, but I also don't, who knows how much I was paying attention. Here's Velasquez, ground ball right to Demo. He will flip it over to first, and a very quick 1-2-3 from Logan Gilbert. Much, much needed. We'll head to the fourth. It remains 3-0. Like, obviously, I remember George Brett. I just don't, as a kid, remember watching baseball and seeing George Brett play. But I also didn't really know who the superstars really were. So I probably just didn't know, who he was as a kid. Probably just thought he was some old guy at the time. Won World Series last 10 years and are trash now. Is that I think some of it is like, unfortunately for those two teams, they're not big market teams. So when their stars hit free agency, they're not re-signing them. The Royals, all those great young players outside of Perez kind of left Kansas City. Same for Washington, Rendon, Harper, the Strasburg injury, Corbin. Now Corbin signed with them. They signed Corbin, never mind. But a lot of the other names and stuff too, just Schwarber, stuff like that. These guys just end up going to other places, unfortunately. And same for the Royals. And then just that core got old. Hosmer, Alex Gordon, and Moustakas just got older. And it's why you try and go for it. And they got the core. And they got the 2 World Series and won one. Yeah, Strasburg is just, and he was back for like an inning last year or something. He's hurt again. Yeah, 73 to 93. Yep. Yeah, all in Kansas City. Like I said, I just don't remember him as a kid playing. But again, was like 7, so what do I know about who was playing? All I knew was Griffey, the big hurt. So don't know what any of that is, but Manchester's 1-0 over Wolverhampton Wanderers. Is that Premier League? I'm not sure. 80. He's like, yeah. I know Brett was close a few times for sure. I think they said, what was a career 323 hitter or something? I mean, just somebody you don't see anymore. Is the 300 hitter is a lost art. The bullpen this year, the Royals are 29th in ERA and 29th in walk rate, 10th most home runs allowed. So you'd love to get into that bullpen, but Singer is sharp and a breaking ball swing and a miss by Julio over the top of it. So quickly 0-1 here to Julio Rodriguez. Brady Singer comes set as 0-1, is in there for a strike, 0-2. Caught the outside corner. The way Singer's going, you're not getting into the bullpen tonight. Got to find, that's the thing, got to find a way for some at bats just to try to get into the bullpen. The 0-2 to Julio fouls it off. Just some base run or something, put some pressure on, even if you don't score, just to try to get him out after 7 and then have 2 cracks at the bullpen. The 0-2 to Julio. Swing and a foul. Slider way off the plate there. 1-2. Oh, yeah, 100%. He's got to be. Yeah, Gunny says in 99. Yeah, no question. George Brett is in the hall. Great career. The 0-2 to Julio. Fouls that one off again. We'll do it again. At least Julio making Singer throw a few pitches here. On deck is Gino. He'll be followed by Cal Raleigh. 0-2 on Julio. And the pitch. Strike 3 right there. I'm not sure what Julio's looking at. Swinging at sliders 10 feet off the plate, but that one right there. And it's a punch out. 1 down. That'll bring up Gino. Yeah, it really has. I wonder, I do wonder if the game shifts a little bit back to that kind of old school mentality. Okay, they're referred to as the Wolves. Good to know. Here's Gino. He takes up high for ball 1. Yeah, and some of those swings there, like, I mean, great that he's fouling them off and making some pitches, but and then he looks at one kind of right down the middle. Just Julio looked lost there. The 1-0 to Gino is down low 2-0. Gino, the only guy that had some kind of hard contact, him and Canzone. Gino lined down a 3-1 pitch, and Canzone had a liner that was fouled down the line, that a line drive right to Bobby Witt. Singer is ready. Is 2-0 to Gino. Gino will take it for a strike, 2-1. Gino, 233, 16 homers, 73 RBIs. A 2-1 to Gino. Fouls it off. 2-2. Looked like a pitch that would have been inside. Singer had only 44 pitches through 3 1/3. So right now, that bullpen that you want to get to, not looking great. Thank you to whoever just subbed. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Get that sub count up. 85 away from 2,000. The 2-2 to Gino. Fouls it off. And we'll do it again. Sadly, this has probably been the best inning for the Mariners, just by the fact they've made Singer throw more than 8 pitches in this inning. It's 3-0 Kansas City, top of the 4th. All 3 runs on a Salvador Perez 3-run home run. Mariners looking for their first base runner off of Brady Singer. Singer comes set, and his 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss by Gino. No, the Mariners just have no chance. They look, I mean, listen, Singer's been good this year. I've said it. But my gosh, this is like prime Verlander on the hill here tonight. I mean, this is just brutal. Cal Raleigh will step in. Flick's picked the homer. I know Flick took off for a little bit. Don't blame him. Singer comes set, and his pitch to Cal on the way. Fouls it off, straight back, 0-1. Oh, I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, agreed. Just got to find a way to get on. And it's like they all kind of seem to do that, swing for the fences. Here's a football. Mike Sam, all you need to do is look them up. Most overhyped are not getting promoted this season. Interesting. Cal's line drive into the gap. That's going to be right there for Kyle Isbell to make the catch. I don't know what any of that means, Hannah. I do appreciate the info. But I honestly don't know what any of that means. But if you're a fan of that team or whoever is, then I guess that's not good news. Or, yeah, that would not be good news. I'm getting promoted. Oh, yeah, no, I listen, like, that's the thing. And like Kevin, I agree with you. I'm not saying it to make excuses for the team. But, and listen, Singer's been good as that fly out end of the inning. We're going to head to the bottom of the 4th here. Still 3-0. You know, it certainly is reasonable. I would have more sympathy for it if Kansas City wasn't horrible. You know, but I get you on that. It's definitely fair. I mean, it's true. You know, sacrifice fly 6-2. Mets a very lean night in baseball tonight for games. Monday night, not a lot of action going on. Mariners with a loss would drop to 2 games behind Toronto in the wild card. Hope everybody is having a great night tonight. You guys are all hanging in there, enjoying your Mondays. There's a team that has. Where is the team that has the show? Oh, okay, I didn't even know about that. So interesting. I have to check it out. Sounds interesting. No, welcome in. Yeah, I mean, yesterday was kind of brutal too. You know, I kind of gave him a pass for it. Like, Baltimore's really good, but then coming out tonight like this just adds to that frustration from it for sure. Yeah, only 9 games. Actually surprised it's that many, to be honest. Yeah, Boston, New York, you know, yeah, they're the closest behind for sure. That misses outside 1-0 here. I believe this is Beatty leading off here. He walked his last at bat. Logan had a nice quick inning in the 3rd. Let's see if we have another one here. His 1-0 pitch is on the way, and that drops in there for a strike at 96, 1-1. I guess that's not dropping in there. That's firing it in there. Matt Beatty, batting 7th in the order, walked his first time up back in the 2nd inning. Logan's 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that misses down low, 2-1. Need someone to hit a home run for the contest, for the Mariners at least. 2-1 here from Logan to Beatty. Fouls that one off, straight back 2-2. Mariners come in at 63-54. Royals 38-81. Rough year. Kansas City actually with a loss would be guaranteed an under 500 year. Pretty sure they're not going to win out, so I think that's kind of guaranteed already. Marlins up 4-1 on the Astros. That's good news for the Mariners. Here is the 2-2. That is a beautiful pitch, bomb zone, strike 3 called, and that is the first out. Royals franchise record for losses is 106 in 2005. I believe they had like a 17 or 18 game losing streak that year. They might get that this year. I don't know. It's going to be close, but it's out there for them. And there it is. Hannah with the update. It was a Jorge Soler solo home run to give the Marlins, the Fish, an extended lead on Houston. Here is Drew Waters stepping in. The pitch to Waters is down. Oh, called a strike. That was low, but Logan gets the call. 0-1. Waters struck out his last at-bat. Bottom of the 4th here, 3-0 Kansas City. 1 out, nobody on. 0-1 here from Logan to Waters. Logan to Waters. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2 at 96 up in the zone. Kyle Isbell on deck. Waters 236, 7 homers, 23 RBIs on the year. Logan is ready. And his 0-2 pitch to Waters is just a bit outside, 1-2. Charlie Blackman, welcome back, my friend. I think Flick left, Charlie. Yeah, that's a great point. I forgot about Towers Hill, the 1-2 pitch to Waters. Fouls that one off. We'll do it again. I don't know why that was up there at all. The alts are taking over, Animal. They are taking on a life of their own, aren't they? Yeah, I forgot about Towers Hill. There were some adventures out there with that thing. And they had a pole. Not only do they have Towers Hill, there was a big pole in the middle of it. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Logan, his last 7 starts, 5-0, 2.580 ERA, 5 walks, 45 Ks. Him and Singer both been fantastic in the last month or so. Yeah, they had the Hill Y2K, and they had a pole right in the middle of it. So the 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Waters done a nice job working this count back full. Is Blackman really? Is Blackman really in AAA? Did he get sent down in Colorado? Or is this an inside joke here I'm missing? 3-2 to Waters. Fouls it off. We'll do it again. Extra. What do you think about the extra inning rule about starting? At first might be a little better because I'll say this as someone that watches a lot of late. Ooh, Cal got hit there. Ooh, hopefully he's okay. Looks like he got. Did Cal take that off the cojones? Ooh, off his foot. As someone that watches a lot of late night West Coast baseball, I don't mind the runner at second because we don't have a lot of those 13, 14 inning games. But at first might be a little more, the 3-2 to Waters fouls that off. Might be a little bit more, not as like, oh my gosh, runner at second, ground out to third, ground out to first, scores a run. You know, not as easy there, essentially. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Oh, okay, thank you. And I was like, wow, I don't know if he's been having a great year or not, but I'm surprised they would. I'm like, there's no way. He probably doesn't have any options left anyways. So the 3-2. Waters fouls it off again. So the wear and tear here is making it tough. 3-2 here to Drew Waters. 75th pitch of the night for Logan. So probably going to be 5 at best here tonight for Logan Gilbert. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive foul. Man, this long at bat here by Waters. It's got to be the 10th pitch of this at bat coming up. Usually they show how many pitches. This is to be the 11th pitch of this at bat. I think Logan just throwing fastballs, trying to get him on one. The 3-2 from Gilbert. Down low, ball 4. That's a good at bat by Waters. A frustrating at bat if you're the Mariners, and it's a 1-out walk. Nothing going the Mariners' way tonight. That's for sure. Good question. That was the one, I defended Scott. That was the one thing yesterday I was a little confused on why it wasn't Saucedo in the 10th instead of Thornton. I thought everything else was fine. I didn't understand that move. Maybe there was an injury, but Scott was asked about it and didn't bring up an injury. Here's Kyle Isbell. He will take a ball. Borderline pitch does not go the Mariners' way. I mean, I know they have all sorts of extra analytics they look at, but I think that was overthinking it a bit. I think Sauce was the better matchup there. But yeah, I'm not really sure on that one. I'm not really sure why they went to Thornton over Saucedo. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. That was a borderline pitch. So one goes the Mariners' way, one doesn't. 1-1 here to Isbell. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button, hit the sub button for me. 3-0 Royals here, bottom of the fourth. Logan at 78 pitches. Even 4 might be in for him. We'll see. The 1-1 fly ball. It's going to stay in the yard right to Dom Canzone. He camps out under it. He makes the catch. 2 down. And that will bring up Mikel Garcia. I don't know why I have trouble saying that name. Mikel Garcia was 2 for 2. Extended his hit streak to 16 games. Him and Bobby Witt combined 4 for 4 tonight. 2 out, 1 on here. Here's Garcia. His next pitch will be number 80 already from Logan Gilbert. Logan comes set. And sets again. Really comes set. And the pitch. Garcia fouls it off at 95 down the right field line. 0-1. Add in some like video for like, what do you mean why too? Like just for non-post game. I do have a couple that pitch is in there for strike. Throw down to second base. They got him. No, safe. Wow. Not much argument from the Mariners there, so I'm assuming he was safe. Looked like a pretty good throw. Do you just mean like some other just talking Mariner videos? I'm always down for ideas, just not sure which ones you meant with that one. Yeah, I think he missed the tag. Yeah, the throw was there. I think Rojas just missed the tag. I'm going to say something that I never thought I'd utter. Good call by Angel Hernandez. I'm going to make a note of that, actually, for my post game. I don't know. Maybe that glove does get him. I don't know. Is this being challenged? That's going to be tough to overturn. Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely going to be more when Seahawks season comes up. I've done my Seahawks post games. I'll have some stuff up with them for sure. I'm going to do snap count videos and stuff, looking at that throughout the week. Baseball's hard because there's that next game 10 hours later. Football, we're going to have a whole week to dissect every little thing for sure. But I appreciate the feedback there. Thornton shakes off count. Yeah, he did it twice. He did that. He did that in Anaheim. Yesterday would have been Murphy, but same concept, bros. So yeah, appreciate the comment. Yeah, exactly. It's seems like a habit with Thornton. He wants to go with that slider so often. It's a decent pitch, but he left it right in the wheelhouse to what Mullins. Looks like the Mariners did challenge this close. I don't know if there's enough to overturn this. My Mike's channel. Or anything, sorry about watch videos. Yeah, they just. Well, that's I think he does previews Animal, and then they do the actual videos are longer. So I think you maybe saw some of the short ones. That's just previews of the movies they're going to review, if I'm correct on that. Kevin, you say he's out? Yeah, it looked like the glove may have gotten him. I just don't know. Is there enough to overturn this? That's the question. Oh, yeah. He is out. Okay, so no, I said Angel made a good call. Nope, got to erase that. So that's going to retire the side in the fourth. The Mariners throw out a runner. Yeah, Angel's going to be, and it's a 4-game series, Y2. So that means we're going to get an Angel Hernandez home plate umpire game this series. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. It is 3-0 heading to the top of the fifth. So he was out. It was hard to tell there. I actually thought Angel made a good call at first, but nope, no credit for Angel Hernandez. Estry Ruiz with his second home run. The speedster center fielder for the A's goes deep And Nick Allen scores. Man, the Cardinals are down bad. I hope the A's beat them. That would be hilarious. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me. Salvador Perez, 3-run home run, Lem, bottom of the first. And that's been it. It's just been, unfortunately, and nothing from the Mariners so far. Good question. Has an ump ever been fired? I mean, it's just been, I don't know. It's a good question, though, Kevin. Yes, agreed. Need JP back for sure. Definitely JJV. Need him back for sure. But tonight, I don't know if it's a JP issue. I mean, it's been a lot of issues tonight for this team. So we'll see what ends up happening. Tonight's just been kind of an all over. Logan settled in a little bit. Man, would have been nice if to get Perez there just on a sac fly or something. Because 1-0, Singer's been great, but maybe you run into one. 3 is going to be a little bit tougher. So we'll see if they can do it here. Going to the top of the 5th, 3-0 Mariners. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button and hit that subscribe button for me as well. And we are back for more baseball. Brady Singer has faced the minimum through 4 innings. He has been perfect through 4. Here is Dom Canzone. He takes a ball that's called a strike. That was really low, but it is called strike 1. 0-1. Singer only had 49 pitches. His pitch count in great shape. The 0-1 to Canzone. Swing and a miss. Same pitch. Canzone way over the top. Mariners just no chance tonight against Singer. Like, not even like they're making hard contact outside of a couple at-bats. Singer's 0-2 to Canzone. Little grounder. This might be a tough play. Fielded by the first baseman, Beatty, and he gets Canzone at first over to Singer for out number 1, 1 down. Zach Geloff has been really good. He's been on fire since coming up. He's been a nice story. Dodgers are off today, Lem. Well, hopefully the Mariners can come back for you. I appreciate you being in here, my friend. Hopefully they pull out a dub and you can have some enjoyment from tonight. Enjoy the Dodgers day off. Here's Ty France. 1 out, nobody on. Singer's pitch to Ty is down low, 1-0. 3-0 Royals here, top of the 5th. Brady Singer is not allowed a base runner through 4 1/3 here against the Mariners. The 1-0 pitch is a little up high, 2-0, close. Ty, 253, 9 homers, 46 RBIs. Ty was Animal's pick to homer. So we'll see if the Manimal can get on the board here with his second point. The 2-0 drops in there. Good breaking ball by Singer for a strike, 2-1. Ty asking about that one. Close. It was borderline, but a pretty good pitch. The 2-1 to Ty France. Singer comes set. The pitch. Ty pops that up. Right there is the right fielder, Waters. He makes the catch, 2 down. He might, Kevin. I mean, the pitch count's fine. Outside of Gino and Canzone, there's been no hard contact whatsoever. And there goes the lead for Oakland very quickly. Goldschmidt's 19th, 3-2 Cardinals. So much for the A's holding on there. That will bring up Cade Marlowe here. Singer's pitch to Marlowe is up high, ball 1, 1-0. Yeah, forget the Mariners winning this game. Can they get a base runner? How about a base runner? The 1-0 pitch to Marlowe. Again, up high, 2-0. Top of the 5th here, 2 outs, nobody on. If you're new in the stream, hit the like button for me. Don't forget to sub. I'm 85 away from 2,000. Good take by Marlowe there, 3-0. Can Marlowe become the first base runner of the night for the Mariners? Singer is ready. His 3-0 pitch is outside, ball 4. So there'll be no perfect game tonight. Cade Marlowe works a 2-out walk. And that'll keep the inning going for Mike Ford. Let's see if Ford can maybe run into one here, make this 3-2. Oh, I'm sure. I believe it, Hannah. That's a battle of the basement. Never thought I'd say that with St. Louis. Not shocked with Oakland, but for St. Louis for sure. Here's Mike Ford. Ford was Lem's pick to homer. See if Lem can get himself a point in the contest tonight. Make it a 4-way tie. Singer comes set. His pitch to Ford is inside, ball 1. Cade Marlowe with a 2-out walk. He is on first with 2 down. 3-0 Royals here, top of the fifth. Mariners looking to get something going. Marlowe, their first base runner of the night. The 1-0 to Mike Ford. Inside 2-0. On deck is Dylan Moore. Yes, they did. They did. So no perfecto tonight. Probably. There'll be something annoying with Angel, that's for sure, Chris. No doubt there. The 2-0 to Ford. He's going to pop this one up, and, oh, God, Mike Ford is a mess. Melendez has it, makes the catch. They'll retire the side. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. It remains 3-0 Royals. JP Martinez. This is a different JP Martinez, second fly. 3-0 Texas. Base is still loaded. Yeah, the Angels are not going to help the Mariners. I've never, ever in my life had the Angels help one of my teams out. Angels are garbage. They will lose that game, no doubt. If you guys can't tell, I'm not a big fan of the Angels. Like, I just, something about them just rubs me the wrong way. Hope everyone's having a great night tonight. Always when I've got that Mr. Beast, action going on, right? Then I think that would beat Mr. Beast. There's even a quotation number in there. Is that like to the something power manimal? But I will definitely not forget the OGs. This will make the Hall of Fame for being the worst and most. The thing with Joe West is Joe West was just such an egomaniac. I don't know if Joe West was actually that bad at balls and strikes. I'm sure he was. But Angels just, yeah, he's another ego guy. Is that for me, JJB? Mariners, Seahawks, and Coyotes. Those are my three teams. And then I don't really have a college team. I guess ASU, but not really like to the extent where I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to be there and watch every game. It's more if they do good, I get into it. That would be a good one. Y2K. That would be a fun one. Simeon walks. That Patrick Sandoval walks. Mitch, gosh, 4-0 Texas. Yeah, that Angels are bad. Logan Gilbert's first pitch here to Garcia, who was up to bat when, who was it that was caught stealing? Was it Waters? So 0-1 here's Garcia, swings and misses. 0-1 here is a little up high, 1-1. Logan at 83 pitches, 84. What's he at? 83. See if Logan maybe have a real quick inning. Maybe you can get him back out there for 6. The 1-1 drops in there for strike 1 and 2. More than likely, though, this is the last inning for Logan Gilbert. I guess the only good news would be is if Kansas City holds on here, you're only going to need to cover 3 innings of work from the bullpen. Logan's 1-2 is in the dirt, 2-2. Oh, I'm sure he will. I'm sure he's right. I'm sure you're right. I did not watch that game. The 2-2 to Garcia fouled off, so they might have. I'll say this: Michigan would have been a much more fun game against Georgia. That's for sure. And now Taylor Saucedo is getting loose. Yeah, I'll get on Scott a little bit there. I don't understand why Saucedo wasn't used last night. Now he's getting loose here. This feels like more where you should use Isaiah Campbell. The 2-2. Grounder right to Dylan Moore. Garcia runs, he's got to get rid of it quickly. He does, 1 down. So outside of that first inning Perez homer, which unfortunately is holding up for the Royals, Gilbert has settled in nicely, but not good enough. That will bring up Bobby Witt Jr., who's 2 for 2 with 2 infield hits today. Logan comes set and is pitched to Bobby. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Here is the 0-1 to Witt. And that's going to be fouled off, strike 2. Good pitch from Logan there. Last season went 254, 20 homers, 80 RBIs. Been much more consistent this year, at least in terms of average homer and RBIs. I know his Savant page is ridiculously good. The 0-2 pitch to Bobby Witt Jr. in the dirt, 1-2. Witt came up as a third baseman last year, and then they moved him over to shortstop eventually. WRC plus last season 99, this year 112. His WOBA last year 311, 338 this year. Logan is ready, and a time call by Bobby Witt Jr. We'll do the 1-2 again. I do too, Animal. Appreciate it. It's cool to have it in there. It's nice to be able to give updates because I can't check them really. 1-2 on the ground, foul, broke his bat. It's hard to check in on all the scores and stuff for me, so it's nice to have it in there. Yeah, so far, and Singer's pitch count's in great shape, so not completely out of the question of it happening, Chris. Excuse me, guys. This game put me to sleep, apparently. The Mariners, these are the games that do it. So Bobby Witt grab another bat here. Logan at 91 pitches through 4 1/3. Scott talking about something with Tom Murphy, Pete Woodworth, and Manny Acta. Probably talking about how do we get a hit and a couple runs here to make this game somewhat competitive. The 1-2 from Logan to Bobby Witt. Into right field coming on, and oh gosh, it gets past Dom Canzone. It was a knuckleball. This is all kinds of trouble. Julio bobbles it. This might be an inside the park home run. It is Witt Jr.'s coming home. It is an inside the park home run. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Sorry for my French. 4-0 Kansas City. Unless they call an error on Canzone with that. I don't think they are because it didn't touch his glove. You got to be kidding me. That doesn't sum up the night for the Mariners. Nothing will. Don't blame me, Animal. Have a good one. They really are. They really are a very odd team, and we're seeing it tonight. Oh, that's awesome. That'll help with one. That I think that will help with. we might need it tonight, Trevor. Maybe that bat has a little magic in it. Yeah, that just. Oh, Lem, I couldn't help it there. That was kind of deserving of that right there. See, now that was a fun inside the park home run. Swing and a miss there. It did go off Canzone's glove. Did they call it an inside the park home run? I'm not sure if they did or not. But, oh, my gosh. Only this team with some of this. The 1-1 here to Massey. Down low, 2-1. Yeah, I mean, Singer's actually not bad. He probably, honestly, I'd rather probably have Miller and Wu and Hancock getting innings in AAA than him, but I definitely get your point there for sure. Now, the rest of the pitchers we're going to face this series 100% would not be in the rotation. Fouled off by Massey, 2-2, 4-0 Royals. The 2-2. Throw that pitch. Yeah, I mean, Canzone's got to make that play. I mean, I get it knuckled on him a little bit, but you got to make that. And then Julio bobbles it too. And so there's got to be an error in there somewhere because Julio bobbled it also. The 2-2 to Massey, line drive, base hit into right field. That's probably going to be it for Logan Gilbert because it was two. Like I don't know how they're going to call that. Man, I hope so. We'll see. Here comes Scott. That's going to do it for Logan Gilbert tonight. Logan not super sharp tonight. It looked like he settled in. I mean, I don't even know what to say about this inning. Park. Roll your noise. My way hits inside the park. Oh, gosh. You know, my dog threw up this morning too, Chris. So not a good sign. It absolutely was. That's how you got home runs back in the day. That's how you got home runs in Little League, Lem. That's how you did it. You just had to hit it to the outfield. Then you got the kids that didn't play or didn't want to play were stuck in the outfield. If you were in Little League and you hit anything to the outfield, there was like a 50% chance it was going to be a home run. I'm going to see how they scored that. They gave him an inside the park home run on that. So, gosh. Oh, what a game. What a game. Hope everyone's having a good night. 4-0 Royals here. Pitching change. Logan Gilbert, rough night tonight. Only goes 4 1/3. He's responsible for the runner at first. Gave up that 3-run home run. The first settled in a bit, but just never really got. He had one inning in the third where he's a little efficient with the pitches, but never settled down really. And then Witt hits that line drive off, which should not have been a home run. The Mariners should have made a play there, but it was still hit really, really hard. Could have a no-hitter and an inside the park home run, the double whammy for the Mariners tonight. And I'll be here through it all. Double for Gabriel Moreno, and it's 2-0 Arizona over Colorado. Good to see for the D-backs. Might see Mr. Paul Sewald close that one down tonight. That would be cool. Perez coming up here with 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the fifth, 4-0 Kansas City. Well, at least somebody's dog got some enjoyment out of it, Hannah. I'm very, very happy. We've had one dog puke, one dog. My dog didn't make any noise. My dog's probably just resigned to the fact that was going to happen. My dog's also probably not watching. Pitch to Perez, misses down low, 1-0. So not Logan's fault. I mean, Logan wasn't great tonight. The offense definitely more to blame. I will give you that. But Logan wasn't particularly sharp either. I mean, it's both. It doesn't have to always be one or the other. The 1-0 from Saucedo to Perez, swing and a miss, 1-1. But I would definitely say the offense was more, so far, has been more to blame. And the defense a little bit, because I know that was hit hard, but I feel like Canzone should have caught that. Or at least been able to get to it before Witt scored. The 1-1 to Perez. On the ground, this can be a double play. Right to Rojas, over to Moore. Moore back to Tide. That'll end the inning. I'm out. Taylor Saucedo came in to replace I'm blowing it tight. Logan Gilbert. Not sure why I didn't see Saucedo last night, but is what it is. We will head to the top of the sixth. It is 4-0. Yeah, seriously, Chris, that's where I'm at right now. Just please get me a hit. So I don't have to. I mean, I will say maybe I'd probably get a lot of people in here watching if it was a no-hitter. So, I mean, a loss is a loss. The no-hitter won't make it any worse in the standings. I still have some hope. Get the bases loaded, see what you can do. 4 is still within reach for a grand slam ties. Can you get to that point? Why does he even join first? Perez, I think he just has to, but other than that, Perez doesn't move much anymore. Yes, we'll get it from Rojas. With a short time would come to this team. This team also needs to be able to show. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. Money talks too. Well, hopefully that's my dream. That is my dream, to get Shohei here. That was kind of a tail play there from Kenzo. Just ugly. Rather than Julio bobbled it out there too. It probably would have been a triple, but then Julio bobbled it. I guess get it all out of the way tonight. And hopefully bounce back tomorrow. All you can really, really root for, right? Thank you to whoever subscribed. Appreciate it. Getting closer and closer to 2K. By each waking minute, we are moving more and more towards the 2,000 mark. It does feel like that, doesn't it? Like the perfect game and everything. It's in 2012, there were 3 perfect games and there wasn't one perfect game for 11 years. It's funny how that works. Yeah, I agree. I mean, he should play against lefties for sure. He's your better option there, but against righties, I don't have a problem with him not playing too much. Yeah, I mean, it definitely would stink. You want to take advantage of Kansas City. Hopefully they can bounce back and win the next 3. I mean, if you can win the series, that's awesome, but you put yourself behind the 8 ball to do that here tonight. Here's Dylan Moore. The pitch from Singer misses down low, 1-0. We did have a walk last inning from Cade Marlowe, so the perfect game will not be happening, but the no-hitter is still intact, and Singer only had 63 pitches. Here's the 1-0 to Demo. That's in there for strike 1-1. Dylan Moore was Sour Vanilla's picked a homer. See if he can get on the board. He still have that three-way tie with Flick, Gunny, and the Animal. 1-1 here from Singer to Dylan Moore. The pitch, up high, 2-1. Find a way to get some base runners, see if someone could poke one out and just give us some hope that they can make something happen here. The 2-1 to Demo. Swing and a miss. That I don't know if it's a change or a slide. I am not the best identifying pitches, but man, that pitch from Singer has been brutal. Almost looks like a change. Mariners have had no chance against it. 2-2 from Singer to Dylan Moore, and the pitch. That same pitch again, way out of zone. Demo goes fishing, 1 down. Man, the Mariners offense just ugly tonight. I like it, Trevor. I try to be too. You never I mean, hopefully get into Royals bullpen here and you have a chance, but just Singer's cruising. So it's just it doesn't look promising. But I mean, at least with 4, you get them loaded. You never know. I mean, I'll take it. I will take it any way we can get it, Chris. Here is Josh Rojas. He takes strike 1. I actually missed. I don't know if he took it or swung and missed, but 0-1 to Rojas. The pitch fouls that one off. 0-2. It's been everybody tonight. You know what I mean? They've all. Gino had 1 at bat. He got the 3-1, hit the ball hard, and then Marlowe had the walk. Other than that, man, I haven't seen 1 impressive at bat tonight. The 0-2 to Rojas. Swing and miss right over the top of that pitch. I mean, my God, Brady Singer looks like. I mean, this is Pedro. He looks like Pedro. This reminds me of like vintage Pedro Martinez. 2 down. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's definitely, there'll be a lot to say if they do. It's, definitely. I mean, it's been one of these games. Here's Julio. Fouls that one off, 0-1. Just, it does, man. These games are hard. Like, at least, like, I don't want them to lose, but at least if it's like 3-3 back and forth, there's some excitement. This is just, I mean, they don't look like they have a chance. The 0-1 to Julio grounds a foul. He's 0-2. I mean, is this an immaculate inning? No, he threw a couple balls to Dylan Moore. I mean, this is about as uncompetitive as it gets. And Singer's been great. He's been very sharp. Don't want to take away from him at all. But, he shouldn't be doing this to you. You should be able to scrounge out a couple hits. Miami takes care of Houston, so the Mariners won't lose any ground on Houston. Technically, they gain a half game for the moment, so enjoy that while we have it. Looks like a timeout from Julio here. The 0-2 to Julio. That ball's hit to right field. Waters going back. He's got it tracked right in front of the warning track, drifting a little bit on him, and he makes the catch for the final out. A ball put in play. We head to the bottom of the 6th. The no-hitter remains intact. It remains 4-0 Kansas City. And Singer's pitch count is in fine shape. Feels like they did, doesn't it? Yeah, go for it, Chris. I don't blame you. Probably, Anna. Should I put obviously I don't care about jinxing a Mariners fan. Should I put no hitter alert in the box? What do you guys think? Should I put that in there so for people coming in, they can see that? I think I'm going to. I mean, I want the Mariners to win, so I don't really care if the no hitter happens or not. But I'm not also like trying to hurt Brady Singer's chances. Can I make this bold or something? Nope. Yeah, MLB's got it up, so I can do it, right? Right, and hey, like I look at it 2 ways. I can get people come in and watch, and then maybe it jinxes it for the Mariners, so in the Mariners' favor. So double whammy here. This game. Here we go. Here is Melendez taking a ball outside from Taylor Saucedo. How many of these? Oh, that's a good question. 1-0 from, I mean, I don't know the Braves lineup all the way through. You definitely first, second, no. Who's the shortstop? Is it Albies? Isn't the short? He's the second baseman, right? Well, I'd have to go through that. I mean, like Julio would be on the Braves. The 2-0 is in there for a strike, 2-1. That might be it. A lot of these guys might make the lineup as backups. Wow, man, that's a depressing question. I mean, Julio, they'd find a spot for him up the middle. Rojas or Dylan Moore's got over to Ty France for the out. Cal, I think Cal, although Sean Murphy's been great, but God, even Murphy's been better. I mean, that's just, I mean, part of it's just the Braves are so good. Cal would make the team. I mean, some of these guys would make the team. The pitching, maybe, but in the lineup, maybe Julio, and even then, their outfield's pretty loaded. So that's a tough one. No business being the leadoff spot. Requires disciplined approach. Somebody clearly needs more time to develop. Yeah, I mean, I definitely I would like to see maybe someone in there with a little more patience. That misses down low to Velasquez 1-0. But right now, like this game is Dylan Moore's going to throw out Velasquez. Like they're just not hitting. Like it doesn't matter. I don't think tonight is a batting order issue. I do agree. And I think JP will be back in there once he's healthy. But yeah, I might like, someone with a little more discipline. Tonight's just been, I mean, tonight's on everybody. They've all been equally terrible. And even Logan. I mean, even Logan wasn't good. So I guess this one's an easy one to kind of throw the blame around. It's everybody. This isn't 9 shutout innings from Kirby and then the offense. This is everybody letting it down tonight. Looks like we're having a pinch hitter here, maybe. Who is this? Who's pinch hitting? Who are you? Show yourself. Pinch hitting fear for Beatty. It's Matt Duffy. Duff Beer takes strike one in the outside corner. Looked like a ball, but whatever. Matt Duffy. 0-1 to Duffy. The pitch. A little outside, 1-1. All good, Chris. No worries. I don't know. Maybe sometime late September, we'll see. The 1-1 to Duffy is going to be a strike. I think the Sump wants to go home. I don't know. Like, it depends, I think, on how well Canzone, Marlowe, and all those guys do, depending on what they want to do with Kelenic. The 1-2 is outside 2-2. It'll be interesting to see how they maneuver that, though, if Kelenic does get back. I do wonder if he's going to get back, though, too. He still hasn't even started a rehab or anything. That's low 3-2. And we're, midway through August here. So, he's going to have to go on probably a 2-3 week 2-week minimum rehab assignment. So we'll see. The 3-2, that's way outside or way down low, ball 4. So 2-out walk for Matt Duffy. MLB adds those really, really quick. Same thing. They want people coming in and watching it, so they can point out something like that. They will do it. If you guys new to the stream here, hit that like button, hit the sub button for me. 84 subs away from 2,000. Drew Waters will bat right-handed here against Saucedo. 2 outs, 1 on. Saucedo is sent. The pitch is outside 1-0. Saucedo throwing that breaking ball there, just missing on the outside corner a little bit. The big story here is Brady Singer, no-hitter through 6 innings. Saucedo comes set. The pitch to Waters is down low, 2-0. My wife's a Phillies fan, so I don't mind the Phillies. I like the Cubbies. My mom's side of the family's from Chicago originally, and I don't mind the D-backs either. I mean, but not really like a second favorite, Lem. The 2-0 pitch is fouled off. Like, I don't have a team that I'm like, oh gosh, if the Mariners don't win, I'm all in for this team. But those are teams that, like, I don't mind seeing win, essentially. But it's pretty much Mariners or bust for me. Like, if the Mariners don't win, then I don't really care that much. Like, I'll pull for those teams, but if they don't win, I'm not. 2016 was cool to see the Cubs win. I was pulling for them there, but they got their win now, so I'm good. Saucedo throws over to first. Duffy's back. So it's 100% jinx for themselves, going to find some way to come back and win. Good. That's what I want. I don't believe in jinxes for the record either. So 2-1. That's going to be a line drive base hit into right field. And it'll be 2 on with 2 outs. I could not be a lesser believer in jinxes. If I have that much impact on these guys, then man, they need to find new careers because yeah, my dad's side of the family actually is from LA, Dodgers fans. I've been to Dodger Stadium a couple times, always had a good time there. I don't have too much against the Dodgers. I really don't. There's not a lot of teams I really hate, honestly. Like people are like, "Oh, were you rooting against the Astros?" I'm like, not really. Like it is what it is. I mean, for my wife, I was rooting for the Phillies, but I'm not really like I want the Mariners to win. The Mariners winning, what other teams do is not going to take away my enjoyment from when the Mariners do win a World Series, if that ever happens. There you go, Jay Diggs. Right. Amen, my friend. Amen. 2 on, 2 outs here. That will bring up Isbell. Saucedo at 19 pitches. A little surprised we didn't see Saucedo yesterday and saw him today. I will say it's a little confusing there from Scott. But here's the pitch from Saucedo. That's inside 1-0. Boy, the Royals again with base runners. Well, yes. Originally from Michigan, I should say, but moved to LA. He always says he was a Dodger fan, but he changes teams, Gunny, every 2 weeks, it feels like. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, 1-1. Kyle Isbell, 234, 4 homers, 19 RBIs. Saucedo's 1-1. A little looper. This is going to be an infield hit. Saucedo's going to fire to first, not in time. Bases are loaded. The Royals have been a little annoying, I'm not going to lie. Bases are going to be loaded here for Miguel Garcia. I definitely have some cities I'm not fond of, for sure. The Astros and Columbus. I don't like the Giants or Padres. Well, yeah, I mean, they're division rivals. Like, I don't like the Rangers, Astros, and Angels, but I don't have the energy if the Mariners aren't in it to like actively root against a team. Seriously, Dust, seriously, this is just one of those games. Like everything going wrong for the Mariners tonight. That's going to do it for Saucedo. Scott making a pitching change. I'm assuming it's going to be Isaiah Campbell, but I'm not sure on that. Could be Thornton. Apparently my Wi-Fi is not working on my phone. Hopefully it's not going out here on my computer. Well, they've done enough scoring for tonight. I don't think they're going to need many more runs. I feel like baseball was a mistake tonight to watch. Zach Gallup, who's been on fire, ground ball left field to Tyler Neal. Lawrence Butler scores that. Like you see your right hand, no one wants to win that one. Okay, it's computer off of Wi-Fi. Hard. Okay, all right. I will take a look at that, Gunny. Appreciate it. I will try and do that then. That might help because I know it freezes sometimes. If you guys are new to the stream here, hit the like button, hit the sub button. We do have a no-hitter alert, so if you're a Royals fan, welcome in. See if Brady Singer can finish it off for you guys. He's 9 outs away from baseball immortality, something. Did my computer just freeze up, or is it the Mariners camera being funky? It's Mariners camera. Bases are loaded here with 2 down. It will bring up Miguel Garcia. I don't know why I keep saying that name wrong. Miguel Garcia. 5-3 Oakland. Seth Brown, a 2-run single. I can understand Sauce thought he was closer, but should have let Gino. I can understand Sauce. He's not the closer. But I was surprised in the 10th inning against lefties that they went with Thornton yesterday over Saucedo. But, I can't dwell on it. Garcia takes ball 1 from Isaiah Campbell. 1-0 here. Rose can really break this game open with the base hit. 1-0 from Campbell to Garcia is outside 2-0. Campbell's got to throw a strike. That will help you get outs normally. I mean, or unless they chase the balls. Garcia 2 for 3 with 2 singles, extending his hitting streak. Campbell comes set. The big man's 2-0 pitch is on the way. And that's going to drop in there for a strike. 2-1, 93, dots the bottom of the zone. 2-1. Pretty much, I mean, not that I have a ton of faith in the Mariners winning this game, but this is kind of your ball game right here. The 2-1 is a strike, just catches the outside corner. Good pitch from Campbell. Don't blame Garcia for taking that. Just touches the zone. 2-2. 2-2, bases loaded here. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Campbell comes set. His 2-2 to Garcia. Grounds it foul, breaking ball at 85. I'm sorry. I was reading. I was trying to rush and read. Yeah, I thought so too. Kind of a tough one, kind of in between there. And Isbell runs really well. I don't know if either of them would have got it. I get what you're saying. I'm sorry. I was thinking of yesterday's game and just my bad. 2-2 from Campbell to Garcia. Outside thing. I was like, what, Gino? I was like, maybe he meant Munoz. I wasn't sure. I'm like, oh yeah, the play that I honestly had forgotten about that just happened. Garcia will take his timeout. Full count here. Yes, that's an important one. Hopefully the Giants can come through there. It's one of those things when the Mariners lose, it's like, just hopefully these other teams find a way to lose. 3-2 from Campbell to Garcia on the way outside, ball 4. He walks in a run. I don't think Garcia walks very often, but the Mariners found a way to do it. That to me is kind of ball game because now it's going to take, you don't get that grand slam to tie it. 5-0 Kansas City here. All with 2 outs. Duffy with a walk, base into right field, and infield hit and a walk. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. That misses down low, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. That ball's hit to center field. Julio coming over. He's got it in his sights, and they do retire Bobby Witt Jr. there for the final out of the inning. We'll head to the top of the 7th. It is 5-0 Kansas City. Just one of those nights, it seems, for the Mariners. Doesn't seem like it's going to end well here. Maybe a late rally. At least it'll be a fun one if they win it, that's for sure. Baltimore still at it in San Diego. No days off for them. They will continue. They will try to win their 3rd in a row in San Diego. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button, hit the sub button. Hope you guys are having a good night. If you're a Mariners fan, not a great night so far, but still got 3 innings left here to try and get a hit at least. Something. That's all we've got left. All right, just making sure I got. Hannah, I got to tell you, I don't think the comeback's happening. I don't see it happening tonight. Singer looks way too sharp, unless somehow he gets taken out for some reason, which I doubt. I do not see this one happening tonight. Got the Dairy Queen commercial. That's right. Yeah, they did. And both those teams were awful. Yeah, I don't know why they can't. I guess 2019 they got no hit by the Angels and Astros, but I guess if you're gonna lose, it all counts for just one loss. Here's Gino, take strike one. But I hear you on that. Singer, 6 innings, no hits, no runs, nowhere, just the one walk. 6 Ks. The 0-1 to Gino is a little outside, 1-1. Well, the Bears trying to get that first hit and trying to mount some kind of late rally here to make this a game. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Brady Singer's career high, 119 pitches, and he has 1 career complete game. The 1-2. Gino holds up, 2-2. For those just joining us, Brady Singer, no hits allowed through 6 innings. He is 9 outs away from a no-hitter. His 2-2 on Eugenio is strike 3 called on a pitch that was outside. Probably too close to take 2 strikes, 1 down. Ryan O'Hearn goes deep, 1-0 Baltimore. Montero goes deep, and Colorado cuts into the Diamondbacks lead. Here's Cal Raleigh. Also looking for someone to win the home run contest. Would be nice. Here's the pitch to Cal, up high, 1-0. One out, nobody on. That's been saying that a lot tonight. Pitch to Cal, fouled off, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike on the Mariners catcher. Cal, 224, 20 homers, 51 RBIs on the season. Singer comes set. Is 1-1 to the dumper. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Cal takes his timeout. Cal 79 hits on the year, 41 singles, 17 doubles, a triple, and 20 home runs. I would be too, EDM. I agree with you on that. I mean, a hit feels like a miracle. The 1-2, Cal pops it up. It is going to get out of play. Probably. It's always those last few. This is usually when someone just kind of finds a hole on the right or left side. So we'll see. The 1-2 to Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, and that will bring up Dominic Canzone. This is about as feeble as I've seen the Mariners offense. Singer's been good. Listen, I'm not mad that I didn't expect them to get 15 runs off Brady Singer, but just disappointing, that they couldn't do something here. Here's Canzone. Strike. I don't know if he went around or not, but it was in the zone, so it's called strike 1. 0-1 here from Singer to Canzone. This is the 85th pitch of the night for Singer. Up high, 1-1. Singer struck out 4 of the last 5 batters. His pitch count has climbed a little bit here with the strikeouts. The 1-1. Canzone fouls it off, 1-2. Canzone was almost a hero last night. Let's see if he can break up a no-no. The 1-2 from Singer to Dom Canzone. Singer comes set. The pitch. Line drive, base hit into right field. That will break up the no-hitter, Dominic Canzone, with a 2-out single. So that will end the no-hitter. We will take the no-hitter alert down. Great effort from Brady Singer. 6 2/3 no-hit ball tonight. But Dom Canzone, a line drive base hit to end it. All right, a little weight taken off for the Mariners. I would say so. It was up there. It was definitely up there. The Mariners they've done it. We've done it. They did it. That's a World Series win right there, folks. We did it. Congratulations to everybody. A hit. 2 outs, 1 on here. That will bring up Ty France. Surprised the view count just didn't go away. Everyone's like, I just want to see if Singer got a no-hitter. Well, maybe you get another hit here. Maybe you can chase Singer, maybe squeeze a run out and maybe do something against the bullpen. Yeah, I should have done a contest for the first hit. Here's Ty. He takes ball one up way high, 1-0. Runner at second here, 2 down, top of the 7th, 5-0 Royals. See if the Mariners can maybe get another base runner here. Hopefully get Singer out of the game and maybe do something. Ty fouls it straight back. Pretty good rip at that one, 1-1. Canzone gets his lead off first. The 1-1 to Ty France. Down the line in right field. Going back. It is. That might be gone. No, it's foul. Sorry. I apologize, guys. It looked like it hit the pole for a second. It's a foul ball. That's about as good a contact as the Mariners have had tonight. 1-2. I'd like to see that again. I mean, no one's arguing. I'm sure it was foul, but it looked like it hit something and bounced down the field. I thought maybe that was a home run. That would have been the Manimal taking a 2-1 lead in the contest as well. Singer's 1-2 to Ty France. Comes set and the pitch. Fouls that one off. We'll do the 1-2 one more time. Seriously, build it. Put it there. Canzone, Edgar, and Griffey, and Dave Niehaus. Those are the 4 statues that we need. Mariners get half a win for not getting no hit. So it's like a loss and a win. So we don't lose any ground on Toronto. The 1-2 to Ty in the dirt, 2-2. Singer is ready. His 2-2 to Ty France. He comes set and the pitch. Down low, 3-2. See if Ty can reach. Might get into this. I'm sure the bullpen's probably stirring a little bit for Kansas City. Cade Marlowe on deck. He can string together a couple hits here. Maybe get something going. Just try to get something going. 3-2 to Ty France. Singer comes set his pitch. Ground ball right to the shortstop, Bobby Witt. He's going to fire this over to first in time to get Ty France to retire the side. Mariners do get their first hit, a line drive single from Dominic Canzone to save us from that embarrassment, but nothing else for the Mariners. They head to the bottom of the 7th, trailing 5-0. Well, definitely not a great game here for the Mariners tonight, that's for sure. I know. Can you believe it, Carly? Unacceptable, right? They finally got one. Just how could anybody root against the Mariners? Who could do such a thing? If you guys are new here, hit the like button, hit the sub button. Sorry, not talking much in between breaks. My voice is going a little bit off. The post game up. As soon as this game is over, I will record my post game recap. Ugh. I don't know what's happened to this offense since Friday. Missing JP for sure. But man, it's been tough. Shutout on Saturday, not much yesterday. Looking like they're going to be shut out today. Brady Singer, no hitter through 6 2/3 tonight. Dom Canzone, line drive base hit. Only thing saving the Mariners from the no hitter right now. And Logan not exceptionally sharp tonight. Bullpen hasn't been super sharp, and all adds up to a 5-0 game. Thank you guys for sticking with me tonight. I appreciate it. Well, now that's just not fair. How can anyone hate the Mariners? That they've been such a non-threat, right? Right? Oh yeah, there's no way Boone survives this season. I'd be shocked. Strike 1 to Massey from Campbell. Isaiah comes set. His 0-1 pitch is outside 1-1. Seriously, or like that 8-game winning streak. I don't know what it is with the Mariners. Here's the 1-1 from Campbell down low. Like they get 8-game winning streak. I get they weren't going to keep winning. Like you're going to lose one, but that's like, guys, you don't have to lose 8 in a row to make up for it. You can lose a couple and then go back to winning a little bit too. My goodness, the 2-1 from Campbell to Massey on the way. Line drive, nice play by Rojas. Flips it over to Ty for the out. Good play by Josh Rojas there at second. 1 down. If anything, to just make this game end quicker, a nice play by Josh Rojas. Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, there's going to be – they still have a chance to win this series. Brady Singer was the best pitcher they were going to face this series. Now, I will say I'm a little nervous because I don't have tons of faith yet in Emerson Hancock going tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. But, you know, still everything right in front of this team. Yeah, exactly. If you would have had them lose back then win, you know what I mean? Like, you mix it up and it'd be fine. Like, I told people yesterday, if they would have split with San Diego, the 0-1 to Perez is outside 1-1. If they would have split with San Diego and won the Baltimore series, we'd all be happy. No one would have the problem. But because they lost the Baltimore series, everyone's up in arms. Like I said, I'm a little bit nervous with Hancock going tomorrow. I feel pretty good, though, with Castillo and Kirby to finish this one out. So we'll see how this series goes. But, yeah, this was definitely the toughest pitcher they had to face. Perez swings and misses 1 and 2. Yeah, that's not helping either. Yeah, JP's out, but unfortunately, just nothing. You know, you got to play through that. Unfortunately, hopefully JP will be back here soon. He's on the 7-day concussion list. Hopefully, he's back. Maybe this series. I don't know. The 1-2, Perez with a line drive into the gap for a base hit. This is going to get down. Julio cuts it off. Perez will hold up at first with a single. I think Perez is to hit a double. He's got to get that thing to the wall. For sure, like I'm not. It's not so much like I don't think he can pitch well. It's just, you know, he doesn't have that like Kirby and Castillo. Logan wasn't great today, but they have that factory. Just you trust them. Just haven't gotten there with Emerson. And any lineup is capable of getting to you. So we'll see. But you know, as Melendez fouls it off. But you know what I mean. Like I think he'll pitch okay. It's just a little worried about that, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, overall, like. Still everything right in front of this team that they need. Yeah, for sure. He's been probably their best player this year, Lem. Hopefully he's back in there soon. 0-1 to Melendez, misses down low, 1-1. 1 out, 1 on here, bottom of the 7th, 5-0 Royals. The 1-1 to Melendez swing miss. Well, I don't, but I certainly understand some people. Not like I've that just hurts. It just hurts, Carly. How could you? No, I'm just kidding. It's all good. Okay, Teo really feels Julio training. Oh, was Julio training with him? Yeah, I don't know about that. With Teo swing and miss stuff. The 1-2. But Teo's been, it's so weird. He just dropped off. Like, this is a guy with one of the highest barrel rates in baseball the last 2 years, a slugging machine, and he just can't slug anymore. And I get Seattle's a tough park to hit in, but it's not even resulting in like more doubles or anything. The 2-2 to Melendez. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Campbell gets in Jay Melendez, second out of the inning. And that will bring up Nelson Velasquez. Yeah, I'm with you, Watch. I don't know about that one, but I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know if that's maybe it is. Maybe they both hurt each other doing that. They both had kind of down years. Here's Velasquez. That's going to be a line drive, base hit into center field. Julio cuts it off. He'll be first and second with 2 down. Nelson Velasquez, who hit a grand slam off the Mariners this year as a member of the Chicago Cubs. 101 off the bat there. I apologize for yawning, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just tired. Is that really what it was? I mean, is that are we making a joke there? Why did he really tell him that? Because it honestly does feel like Julio's just swung harder. Duffy on the ground to Ty. Ty will take it himself to first to retire the side. Because it does feel like Julio's been more loopy this year with the swing. So I hope that wasn't the case. Julio, just swing harder, my friend. You got this. We'll head to the 8th inning. Still 5-0 Kansas City. So I agree with that, right? Or JP. Hang out with JP in the offseason with his approach. See, I didn't know. I was honestly like, it wouldn't shock me if that is what happened with Julio. It's like, hey, man, you just got to swing the bat a little harder, man. You'll be hitting 50 homers. Oh, man. Yeah, Teo's been super disappointing. It's a shame, too, because I really like that acquisition. I like the Colton Wong acquisition. I thought that was going to be I thought that was a solid move. I thought it was going to be a nice upgrade at second base, and just nothing this team did in the offseason worked out. I mean, what was their best free agent signing? Justin Toba? I mean, or Toba was a trade. Gabe Spire? I mean, that's been their best acquisition. Check the old comments here. Atlanta pounding the Yankees. Man, the Yankees are a mess. Eventually, you'll hit an outside slider. The mayor, Teo's trying to hit sliders that would kill a left-handed hitter. There's Boxer, less than ideal. Oh God, that's been Teo's MO. No, I did too. Yeah, I think they should have done a little bit more. Even like a Josh Bell at DH was something I think they could have done. But yeah, it's been tough. Cade Marlowe line drive foul down the right field line. Same. I just want someone to hit a home run for the contest here. Somebody. 0-1 on Cade Marlowe. Brady Singer still out there. This is his 96th pitch. So the Royals bullpen hasn't been very good, but it'll be in good shape. 1-1 here. The 1-1. Marlowe swings and misses. See, there you go. That's the Mariners spirit right there, Hannah. That is it. You wanted the Mariners to win so bad, and you're mad at Brady Singer. 1-2 on Cade Marlowe. Salvador Perez cleans up the plate. Very polite of him. Singer comes set. His 1-2 pitch to Cade. Marlowe hits a fly ball to left field. Coming over is Melendez. Or no, that's Velasquez. Or yeah, Velasquez. Yeah, Velasquez makes catch. Is that Velasquez? I thought he was DHing. Did they switch? Did they take away the DH and put Velasquez in left field? I don't know. Does it matter? Out number 1. Did I get in? Who'd you take? Why I don't have you down for anybody. Did you get one in? I mean, it might not matter at this point. But that's in the 4. Let me know who you took. Are you just that upset with him for not no-hitting the Mariners? Hannah, the Mariners don't get more losses if they're no-hit. It doesn't knock them down anymore. 4 with the line drive, foul. So, and for the Astros, it doesn't change anything. Maybe just more embarrassment for the Mariners. But, I mean, can you embarrass the Mariners any more than we already have been through? Did you have Canzone? Ignite already had Canzone, I think. I think Ignite took Canzone. It's only 1 per each player. So one player can only be taken – a player can only be taken once. I have Ignite down for Canzone. Not that I think we're going to end up having to worry about Y2K. I can go back and see who took it first, but I think Ignite had Canzone, unless I missed it. Christian, what's up, my friend? Welcome in. Catching the last few innings here of this awful game. Mike Ford with the drive. Deep right field. Going back. It is off the wall. Oh, just missed a home run. Ford will trail in the second. That would have been Lem. You would have almost had it. And, of course, he almost hits a home run. A double for Mike Ford. Lem, you missed a home run by like that much, my friend. Good swing by Mike Ford. 92 went on his hands, turns on it well. That's almost why I'm not against Mike Ford being on the roster. Like, he shouldn't be the everyday DH. But if it's the 9th inning, you're down by a run, he can run into one. You throw him up there and see what happens. Here's Demo. He takes low ball 1. You got to get in the stream first. Got to put in there. I cannot put you just down for cancel, but get in there right away and put it in there, and I'll get it for you. Yeah, he's like, I needed that home run to stay on the roster. No hitter, perfect game now, perfect game on Felix Hernandez Hall of Fame day. It was already in there. You can't. There's nothing. You cannot make me more embarrassed as a Mariners fan. Like there's nothing they can do to me that would truly, truly make me go that disgusted. I've seen it all. Gem, why do you think of Cedric? Oh man, Cedric Mullins is a great player. I mean, just made a great play. Not that's one. Here's the one. Dylan Moore misses low 2-1. Those are the plays you got to tip your cap. It stinks because if Ty hits that out, Canzone hits that home run, it's a walk off. Not that the pitching would have been the same necessarily, so it's hard to say. But is what it is. The 2-1 to Demo that hits him. So we got a couple men on here for the Mariners. That might be it for Brady Singer. He's lost a little bit here. First and second, one out. If you guys are new to the stream, please hit like and please hit subscribe for me. Yeah, they're going to now. I was a little surprised he came back out for the 8th. Yeah, that whole Chris, to be honest, that's why I stay away from that stuff. Here's my take on that whole social media stuff. You got all these fans going back and forth. Half these players are probably Mullins, Julio, Felix, they're probably, Rutschman all having dinner together laughing at it. These players don't care about that stuff. So I stay away from all that social media stuff. That's why I try and stay, off of it. I'm on Twitter, X, but I try and stay away from it because I don't want to be involved in all that stuff that just doesn't matter. If you look at it this way, Kansas City hasn't had too much to celebrate. Look at this. Oh yeah, I mean they probably started counting down NFL season about since opening day. I think I always forget like certain fans that are other fans of other teams. So to your point, Hannah, like I always forget Royals fans are probably also Chiefs fans. You know what I mean? I always forget like Broncos fans or Rockies fans. You know what I'm saying? I always forget those things. And it's like, I feel bad for the Royals. Then I'm like, well, no, you got your Super Bowl ring. Get over it. Like, I didn't expect people to feel bad for the 2013 Mariners. Yeah, I mean, trust me, I'm with you. It's super like cringy, and you're just like, oh God, here they go. But that's why I just try and stay away from it. Mariners do have a little something cooking here. 2 on, 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Josh Rojas is the scheduled hitter. If it's a lefty coming in, we'll see if they go with Cabby or could go with Teo here as well. Smart, good man, Christian. That's a smart thing to do. I'm on there. I every now and then, if I'm not doing a live stream, I'll post some of my thoughts on there. And we all get emotional during games. I'd be lying if I didn't have moments where I'm like, oh, I hate this team. But, for the most part, it's better to stay off of it. It just can get so toxic. I guess YouTube's technically social media, but I find it way less toxic than Twitter. And I've been very blessed. I haven't had too many like hater comments or trolls. Yeah, Softy didn't exactly put a flame on it. Here's Carlos Hernandez against Josh Rojas. Line drive, base hit into center field. Mike Ford will likely hold up. Bases will be loaded here with 1 out. Yeah, here's the thing why Softy was stupid. Like, Felix Bautista didn't post it. He's going up to this kid who's in his first All-Star game like, oh, stop the King Felix stuff. It's like, yeah, Softy was a kind of a clown there. Mitch Garver double 6-0 Texas over the Angels. Bases loaded here for the Mariners as a Josh Rojas base hit has loaded them up for Julio. Let's see. Let's see here. Maybe something cooking here. See, if Julio can get a base hit, game on. Pitch Julio swing and a miss. 98 from Hernandez. Carlos Hernandez, the new pitcher. The Royals bullpen, 5.25 ERA this year. It has not been good. You got Singer out. Let's see if you can do something. The 0-1 to Julio. Line drive. Fair ball down the left field line. That might clear him. Ford's going to score. Gets stuck underneath the webbing there. That'll score Dylan Moore. Will it score Rojas as well? I believe it will. That's going to clear the bases. It is 5-3, and the tying run is coming to the plate. Julio with a bases clearing double. And all of a sudden, folks, we got a ball game. Holy cow, this happened in a hurry. Now let's take a 2-run homer. Good to see Julio. Well, Julio clutch there. Good to see. Yes, game on. right? Rojas did it. Yeah, you did say, Hannah, they'd probably give this back. All right. Let's see. Here is Gino. Did he go around? He did. 0-1. Julio on at second. A bases clearing double here. 5-3 Royals, top of the eighth. Gino, the tying run. Hernandez comes set. There goes Julio. Gino swings and misses. Throw down to third, not in time. It's going to be 0-2 on Gino. Julio with a steal of third. Hopefully Gino can find a way to get him in here and cut this to a one-run game. Good jump by Julio. A little surprised they're stealing there. Julio's a big run. I mean, I get you want to get the run in, but I don't know about stealing in that situation. It worked. I kind of think you just stay, though, and hope Gino runs into one. The 0-2. 100. Gino fouls it off. Worst case, you got to get this running. You at least got to cut this to 5-4. So you get that home run. The 0-2 to Gino in the dirt, 1-2. That way, at least if you end this inning 5-4, you're a bomb away from tying it in the ninth. So you know, obviously want Gino to reach here. Sack fly's not great, but if nothing else, you got to find a way to get the run in. The 1-2 to Gino fouls that off at 100. We'll do it again. Hernandez throwing some gas. He used to be a starter. Remember, he started against the Mariners last year in a game that the Mariners won. I believe that was the Jesse Winker walk-off game. I think Hernandez started that against, I think, Robbie Ray. The 1-2 to Gino. He holds up, 2-2. Good take there by Gino. This game all of a sudden has gotten very interesting here in Kansas City. Tying run at the plate. Julio on at third. Hernandez is 2-2 to Gino. Line drive into left field. It is going to get down for a base hit in front of Velasquez. Julio will score. It is 5-4 Royals, an RBI single from Eugenio. All of a sudden, the go-ahead run is coming to the plate here in the form of Cal Raleigh. So a little late inning magic from the Mariners. Here we go. J-Rod came through big time there. Well, yeah. Not over yet. This is why I said get into the bullpen, find a way to get Singer out. Go-ahead run coming to the plate, the tying run on at first. I would imagine Sam Haggerty will be running here for Gino. Or Cobby, somebody. Have a mound visit here with Hernandez. Cal Raleigh will come up to the plate. Lefty getting loose in the pen. I'm not sure who that is. But a lefty is getting loose. I imagine for Canzone, might be where you have Teo bat. So 5-4 here. Cal Raleigh coming up. I imagine there's no way you got to have Haggerty or Cobby be running here for Gino. They haven't shown it. But let's see. Hernandez ready to pitch to Cal. Swing and a miss. 100. Man, Cal swinging for there. He was going for the 2-run homer. All of a sudden, that little run that Campbell walked in looming a lot larger. It's amazing how those things happen in baseball. You think they're kind of give-up runs, but they end up mattering. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Cal's close. He's not behind that fastball by much at 99. It's in his zone there, but he swings through it 0-2. Gino, I'm assuming Gino on at first. Maybe with 2 outs, they'll have somebody run. The 0-2 to Cal. Down low, 1-2. Good take from Cal. I'll get to all the comments in just a second. All of a sudden, this again, the Mariners scored 4 runs here in the top of the 8th inning. The tying run's on at first. The go-ahead run is at the plate. Flick took Cal Raleigh, so if Cal can pop one out here, the 1-2. Fly ball into the corner. Garcia going over. He can't get to it. Caught a little bit of break there. Looked like a catchable ball. Garcia just kind of reaching for it. Couldn't get it. So Cal stays alive here. 1-2. Really like to see somebody running at first. Unless they did. They just didn't show it. And you guys might be telling me in the comments. But you would think there'd be a pinch runner here. I just don't. If Cal puts one in the gap, you want Haggerty or Cobby running, not Gino. And you'd love to maybe even steal a base here. The 1-2 to Cal. Fouls that one off again. Good at bat here by Cal. He's battling. 1-2, 100 miles per hour again from Carlos Hernandez. Tying runs on at first. The go-ahead run at the plate here, top of the 8th for the Mariners. It is still Gino on at first. The 1-2 to Cal. Way up high, 2-2. All right, Cal make it work a little bit, getting this count slightly back in his favor, at least more than it was originally. Lefty getting loose in the pen for the Royals. Again, not getting a name, not sure who that is. I imagine he will face Canzone, but I imagine Teo will bat for Canzone. The 2-2 to Cal. Just gets a piece of that breaking ball, kind of hung it over the zone. Cal a little over the top of it, but fouls it off. And Salvi can't hang on to it, 2-2. Runner at first, 1 out, top of the 8th. Pretty good cut by Cal. Just over the top of that breaking ball a little bit. The 2-2 here from Hernandez to Cal Raleigh. Tying run at first, the pitch. Cal just stays alive, gets a piece of that breaking ball, 2-2 again. Good battle here for the big dumper. Brady Singer watching, he's seeing a no-hitter turn into maybe a no decision here really quickly. This inning just kind of out of nowhere for the Mariners. Amazing how quickly you can score runs in baseball. The 2-2 to Cal. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Finally got him with that breaking ball. 2 down. Cal battled. Couldn't finish it off, though. Sorry, guys. I'm not seeing the comments. It's super laggy for me right now. I apologize about that, guys. So just bear with me. The comments aren't loading for me right now. Here is Canzone. Hernandez will stay in there and pitch to him. So I do apologize for that, guys. Swing and a miss. Canzone way out in front of that breaking ball. So they're going to stick with the lefty here. Or excuse me, they're not going to go with the lefty against Canzone. They're going to stick with the righty Hernandez here. The 0-1 fouls it off at 99. Quickly 0-2 on Canzone. Can Canzone have back-to-back nights with big hits? Hernandez comes set. Throws over to first. Gino is back. Again, I'm surprised they're not pinch running here. I think you put Haggerty or Cabby out there and you hope they can steal a base. And if Canzone gets a base hit, you tie it. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Hernandez strikes out Dom Canzone. Mariners do not out anymore. They do get 4. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. It is 5-4 Royals. Mariners now just blooping a bomb away from taking the lead. I apologize, guys, not getting the comments. It's not loading for me for some reason. I can go over to comments, but I can't see them right now. So I do apologize about that. But hopefully you guys stick with me here. I'll get you guys through the last few innings. Five to 4, so we've got a ball game here. All right, so I got what we got going. Oh, Roof. Yeah. Let me send you the link. Yeah, this guy. Goodbye, Roof. Let me send you the link. Hold on. There we go. Let me get that guy out of there. Hold on. Let me find the link for you, my friend. Let's see if I can copy this. Let me head over to Twitter and send it to you. Chris, you're good. I banned him. He's just being a troll. I got rid of that guy. Rooftop, I sent you the link. All of a sudden, got a ball game here. Hopefully it's not as laggy anymore. Rooftop, can you hear me, my friend?
I hear you just fine. I just got out of my shift and I'm heading to my softball game, hoping to make my pitching debut for that certain team.
Nice. Well, hopefully some Mariners can come back and win this one for you.
I think I jinxed the team the moment I said, "Can I get on the show now?" So if the Mariners,
well, I didn't see it. So,
no, but I noticed the moment I started joining, they stopped hitting. So if the Mariners, I will take accountability, just like I want Scott Service to take accountability. But if I'm someone that wants someone to take accountability, then I'm someone that needs to take accountability for my own actions.
We got 1-1 here from Topa to, I think this is Waters up here. Yeah, it's Waters. He fouls that one off 1-2. I promise I will not blame you if they lose this game. They have nobody to blame but themselves here for the very poor first 7 innings that they put on.
Well, clearly you could see that I completely let the umpire off the hook and said that there was far more problems from that game yesterday than just
2-2.
A missed strike call.
Yeah, I don't think I never get into too much. I don't think the umpire.
It was a ball. Like I thought the computer, it was a ball.
It would have been a strike in the automated zones. I will say that it would have been, but stringing a missed strike 3, it's not enough to make it. It wasn't egregious. It wasn't right down the middle. And I thought the balk was actually a legit balk. He moved his arms. He didn't come set. He kind of quick pitched. So, I mean, that's.
And Mooney got away with 2 balks in a row. And that's why I didn't like the arguing. Like, the arguing was just an act of desperation from Service.
Yeah.
I didn't
mind him going out there. I didn't mind him going out there. I'm fine with that. But it's, I don't have a problem with the call. Munoz has had a few of those this year.
That's why I'm concerned about him and I didn't think it was the appropriate time to use him. Use him as a closer, not especially if he melted down the night before.
Yeah, I was surprised it went back to back, but yeah, and the problem is, to people's point without Paul, like there's just not, that depth there. 1-2 here on Kyle Isbell. The Mariners will have 5, 6, and 7 due up in the 9th. Topa's 1-2. Isbell hits a fly ball to center. Julio's got it in his sights. And that's out number 2. So we'll see what happens here in the 9th. Lem, have a good one, my friend. Yeah, no problem. All good, man. Hopefully you come back. Maybe you're home in time for the 9th. We'll see what happens. And appreciate it. 4-2 Arizona over Colorado. So we'll see if our friend Paul can come down and have a good save here. Why does never mind. Here's Miguel Garcia. Topa's first pitch is in there for a strike. Later, Lem. Have a good one. Okay, are you watching the game or are you just going off my play-by-play?
I'm going off your play-by-play, and I'm in a car, so
okay.
I'm heading to my softball game. But I thought I'd add some color commentary.
There you go. Look at Rooftop, not going radio. He comes here for his play-by-play. 0-2 here as Garcia swings and misses at the 0-1. His 0-2, outside 1-2. And
also, ladies and gentlemen, if we happen to have a show on Friday, which we are planning to, I have another announcement for my channel.
The 1-2 in there, strike 3 called. That'll do it. Quick inning by Topa. We'll head to the 9th. 5 for Royals. If you guys are new here, hit the sub button on my channel. Head over to Rooftop and hit subscribe on his channel as well. We are heading to the 9th inning here, 5-4.
Yep. I mean, one thing I will say, I'm glad it's not Julio that's going to be up to bat because he has not exactly been clutch. And I think after today, especially whether they win or lose, I think they got to make some adjustments in the starting lineup. Like, I think Julio should not be a leadoff hitter. Like, the only reason I'm saying that he shouldn't be.
He did have the double last inning. He did clear up the bases. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
because what you want in the leadoff spot, you want the guy like at least taking 10 pitches to get out. Like J.P. Crawford was that guy. Granted, he's injured, but I think Dylan Moore could be that guy, or maybe a Canzone or maybe Marlowe.
I'd like to see Cade Marlowe. I think Marlowe would be a good get him a couple at bats there. Just going to take a few more. I mean, tonight, outside that 8th inning, everyone's kind of been trash. Yeah, Chad, I agree. Julio is kind of the glue there. And I think Marlowe would be interesting to try lead off because he's put together some long at bats. Thank you, Gunny. Hit that love, hit the like and the sub button. Appreciate it. But yeah, I kind of think Cade Marlowe would be interesting to try there just to see, like you said, someone that is at least going to kind of make 4 or 5 pitches get thrown there.
Yeah, at least something, because Julio makes it like 3 because he just whacks at it.
When Julio's hot, it can work because he's just peppering the ball everywhere. But man, when he's cold, it's tough.
It's cold. But the problem is that he had like maybe 1 or 2 lucky games with that.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, it may work on some games, but for the most part, for like on everything, yeah, he can't do it consistently, which is why, like, just cannot rely on that. Which is why, like, I like Dylan Moore or the Cade Marlowe, and Cade Marlowe has been playing very well, so he should. I mean, I don't think he'd be opposed, and he has the speed. He has the hustling speed.
All right, here we go. Top of the 9th, Austin Cox, the left-hander, in to try and get the save. Ty France leading it off. Cox's first pitch is low, 1-0.
Ty France, the man who did not have the hustling tag. He should have dove for that guy.
Royals with only 17 saves this season.
Well, I should have. Go ahead.
You're good. The 1-0 is in there, 1-1. The Royals have a better record in run-1 games than the Mariners. That's crazy.
That's insane. And if I was, man, I really should have put. I'm going to put every pitcher for Kansas City for the next 3 days.
You would have made out well today. That's in the dirt, 2-1.
I'm going to put their closer and their starter in each day.
I don't know. Same for him. Closer.
Well, whoever it is, it's his opportunity.
It's 2-1. It says 1-2, but it's 2-1, I think. The 2-1 pitch from Cox to Ty is in the dirt. That should be 3-1. Did he go? He did not. I think Root has the count wrong here. It says 2-2, but I'm sure it's 3-1. If someone in the comments can help me out with that, I'd appreciate it.
The Root Sports people have been off this year. Their camera angles are off.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's been a really weird year in T-Mobile where we've seen a lot of robbed home runs.
We really have. That's in the dirt, and I guess it was 2-2 because that's 3-2 now. I guess it was 2-2. I swear, maybe Ty went around on a pitch? We were talking. Maybe I didn't see it. I got to go back and watch that at bat. Yeah, it must have been. I'm going to have to go back and watch this at bat because I could have sworn that was ball 4. The 3-2. That's low, ball 4. Ty is aboard. You got to have Haggerty or Caballero run here.
Absolutely. You need someone that can hustle.
Sauer didn't go yard, but he did get a walk. He got on base. We'll take it. Yep. Ty is out. Caballero will run. So we've got the pest on the base paths, and that will bring up Cade Marlowe. We'll see if Cade Marlowe hits. Might be Teoscar hitting here. Ty getting the high fives. Good start to the 9th inning there. It will be Teoscar Hernandez batting for Cade Marlowe. I'd rather have Teo bat for Mike Ford. I think that would have been a better. That would have been fine with. I might have let him.
Yeah, that would have been fine, but why? No, I hope you know where I'm coming from. Where I'm a Scott Service critic. It's because of stuff like this.
Teo should be. Yeah, go ahead. 1-0.
Yeah. Well, at least it's 1-0, but man, yesterday this game got me so fired up. You probably saw it. I made like a very in-depth analysis video on how the Mariners really lost the game. Yeah. But everyone was like, "Oh, but it was the umpire with a bad strike zone." It's like, but it was like one pitch. Other than that, I thought the umpire was on point.
Yeah, here's the 2-0 pitch to Teo. Fouls it off, 2-1. I mean, I don't have a problem. Teo should be batting this inning. I probably would have let Marlowe take a crack at it and then had Teo bat for Ford. I mean, you're probably going to have, I'm assuming Murphy's going to bat for Ford.
Oh, yeah. If Scott does not put Murphy for Ford, he called surrender.
I'll jump on with you. If he does not have Murphy pinch it for Ford, I will go on the get rid of it. Haggerty? Haggerty's up? What?
What is he doing?
Okay, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Here's the 2-1 to Teo. What on earth? Maybe Murphy's not available? Teo fouls it off 2-2.
Murphy didn't even play yesterday.
He did. He played yesterday, but I'll let this inning finish here. But I don't understand that. We'll see. Maybe if I don't know. Let's just see what happens here. I don't understand that at all.
There's a lot of things I didn't understand yesterday with the decision makings.
The only one for me yesterday was I didn't get Saucedo not pitching the 10th. That was weird to me. I didn't understand Thornton over Saucedo. Here's the 2-2 to Teo. Covey getting his lead. He stays the 2-2. Fouls it off, stays alive.
The one that didn't make sense to me was not letting Gabe Spire get at least a couple more batters.
Well, and you had lefties due up too. So I'm actually with you on that. I think you could have let Spire start the 8th, and then you would have had Brash for the extra innings.
And then you wouldn't have had to use Munoz because I don't think it was worth using Munoz for that situation. Yeah. Just save him for the Kansas City series. And, use the Saucedos or the Campbells.
I don't have a problem using Munoz, but if you keep Spire in, you can have Spire pitch the 8th, and then you have Brash for the 10th inning, possibly, and maybe you get out of that with Brash as opposed to Thornton. So, I think you could have left Spire. I didn't think of that one yesterday, but, I probably could have left Spire in. This one's puzzling me here. Murphy's got to be unavailable. Here's the 2-2 to Teoscar. Cox comes set, the pitch. Teo fouls it off again. Good battle here by Teoscar.
He's got to get something out of this.
Yeah. He is Slaggerty. I love me some Ham Slaggerty, but in this case, you're kind of looking for that big hit. Murphy's just a better hitter.
He is a better hitter.
Teo. Line drive foul down the line. I thought for a second that might get down the line. Good at bat here from Teo.
That could have scored in Caballero possibly with those legs.
Yeah, would have been. Yep. Good at bat here from Teo, but unfortunately we're in the 9th inning, so the good at bat's not going to do you much good unless you get a result out of it. So in the 3rd inning, exactly. The 2-2 to Teo. The pitch. Up the middle, this is going to be a double play. Flip to Witt for 1, back to first, safe. Ooh, this is going to get looked at. They called Teo safe. Close. It's going to be close. We'll have to see the look at the replay.
But now your speed's neutralized because of that.
Yeah, I mean, Teo's not terrible on the bases, but definitely big getting Cobby. Ooh, I think they got him. Ooh, I don't know. I think they might have gotten him. Let's see here. He is, I think he's safe by I don't think there's enough to overturn that. I don't think there's going to be enough to overturn it. It's bang, bang. It is Sam Haggerty batting. I'm curious what Scott says in the post game here, because there's no way you're having Haggerty bat instead of Murphy here. The only advantage is that less likely for a double play with Haggerty, but who cares? You need the home run. You know what I mean?
You need a home run or at least just a big hit to go anywhere.
Yeah. So this is a little puzzling to me. Let me look this up and see if Murphy.
This is this is stuff like this where, yes, JP's not playing. Kelnick is, I don't really care about Kelnick right now, but even without JP Crawford, the offense really shouldn't be that bad.
No, they should still be able to.
There's no excuses. It's how you go around these troubles. Just like the umpire calls that were considered questionable, that was easy to go around. Because I'm just someone that doesn't like blaming something that is out of my control.
That's in there for a strike to Haggerty, 0-1. I just asked on Twitter if Murphy was unavailable because I don't really get this if Murphy is good to go. 0-1 here to Haggerty. Yeah. The pitch.
I don't even know if you would even say anything. Yep, and the Mariners are down to. Wait, is that just one out? No, it's just one out, so thank God. But
yeah, one out runner at first. Because Teo is safe on the back end of the double play. 0-2 here from Cox to Haggerty. Comes set. And the 0-2. Inside 1-2. On deck is Dylan Moore. Cox is set. His 1-2 to Swaggerty. On the way. Line drive, foul down the left field line. My headphones are about to die here, so I may lose you.
Foul balls down the line.
Right? Can we straighten these up, please? Teo straightened it up too much. He straightened it up right to second base. 1-2 to Swaggerty. Cox comes set. The pitch. Down low, 2-2.
It's clear the offense really misses JP. And it's not like his numbers were anything. It's not like his numbers were anything pretty. It was just, even when he got an out, it was a quality out.
3-2. And his numbers were pretty good. I mean, not like MVP status, but highest OPS on the team. I mean,
OPS and good with runners in scoring position.
Yep. And like you said, like on top of it too, like just good at bats. 3-2 here to Haggerty. Let's see if Haggerty can reach for Demo. Cox is ready. His 3-2. Inside, ball 4. Haggerty with a nice at bat. He is aboard, and there's runners at first and second for Demo. Here we go.
Demo, who has been known to come up in the clutch at times. Not that I'm trying to jinx or anything, but we do remember him as the man who hit the grand slam home run against the Houston Astros back in 21.
Looks like we're going to get a pitching change here. Cox is out, and they're going to a right-hander. I do not know the Royals bullpen at all. Number 64, so I'm not sure who this is, but someone coming in. Someone coming in. Great analysis.
Mariner fans were very passionate about the strike zone. I was like, I don't think, like, even if that was a strike, I don't think it would have made much of a difference because it would have maybe turned into a 2-2. But even then, Munoz was off that game anyway.
And James McCann's not a good hitter, so you shouldn't even get to that situation with him.
Yeah, so I think there should be no excuses around that. And my take is, if you have to rely on the umpire to make good calls to help win the game, then you probably are not doing something right.
No, I agree. I agree with that. It's I've always said I don't think refs or umps ever truly change the game. I didn't have yesterday. To me, was just, Munoz has got that 0-1 slider that was hit for a double. Can't be right down the middle there. Thornton's pitch to Mullins was terrible. Mullins robs the home run. Like, the umpire didn't go up there and take the home run off the board. You know what I mean? Like, you still got to overcome. Thank you, Hannah. Nick Whitgren is coming in to replace.
This is why the fan base needs people like us. We actually look at the actual stuff that's important, not like the popular opinion, like the very what gets the most clicks and publicity. No, we're like, no, there were some things where the Mariners are not exactly innocent from.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, listen, I'll call out umps when they're bad. I mean, there's certainly been games where they've been awful, but I can't look at a game and just be like, man, because there's just you don't know they're going to win the game. Like, you don't know what the situation's going to be. Okay, that's a strike. Well, James McCann's not a good hitter. Get him out. Like, one pitch to him going one way shouldn't change that much to you in that at bat. So here we go. Nick Whitgren, 28 innings, 10 walks, 17 Ks, not having a great season, but he is a double play away from getting the save. First and second, one out. Dylan Moore at the plate, the pitch. Fouls it off. Good little change up there from Whitgren. Demo just gets a piece, 0-1. If you're new to the stream, hit the like button, hit the sub button. Let's see if we can rally and get the Mariners a win here tonight. What a win this would be. Down 5-0 in the 8th inning. 0-1 to Dylan Moore. Whitgren comes set. The pitch. Line drive. Oh, just foul down the line. Actually, that was pretty far foul.
Is this another game of inches we're playing again, just like yesterday?
Yep. I mean, that one was pretty foul. Just the way Dylan Moore got out of the box there, for me, made it look like it was something. He kind of jumped out like it was down the line. 0-2 here to Demo.
Already. That was fast.
Yeah. 2 foul balls. The 0-2. Swing. Oh, it gets a piece of it. Perez can't hold on. Huge break. That should have been strike 3, but Perez couldn't hold on. The Mariners remarkably 3 for 3 today with runners in scoring position. That's because they didn't get anything going in the first 7 innings against Brady Singer. 0-2 again to Dylan Moore. Mariners catch a little bit of a break there. Let's see if they can take advantage. Teo at second. Great speed with Haggerty at first. The 0-2 to Demo. Fouls it off. Good spoil. Good spoil is a good breaking ball. 0-2 again.
Mariners have at least been grinding it in this 9th inning with a lot of foul balls.
Spurs, I have it on MLB TV. Asking how I watch without cable. I have MLB TV. So I watch on my computer.
Xfinity stream for me.
There you go. The 0-2. Fly ball. Left field. Velasquez going back. He's got it on the track. Makes the catch. 2 down.
It felt too good to be true.
Yeah, I thought maybe it had a chance to get down off the bat. Pretty good contact from Demo, but not enough. Mariners down to their final out, and it'll be Josh Rojas. Rojas got here. Moore just out in front of that. He was just out in front of that breaking ball a little bit. Just out in front of it a little bit.
Where's Colton Long? He can at least dunk it.
It will be Rojas. He does have a hit today, and he's been better his last 3 games. Someone had Rojas in my home run competition. EDM. This would be a great time for Rojas to hit that home run for you.
I think the Mariners.
Rash is getting loose.
I think the Mariners got Rojas in hopes that he could at least be 2022 Adam Frazier.
Yeah, just that kind of like upgrade from Colton Wong. And so far, I mean, he actually had a pretty good series against Baltimore. 3 for 6, and he had a couple walks as well. He's got a hit today. Need one more from him. Let's see if he can come through and have his first real big Mariner moment here. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, so they're going to be off with anything. Whitgren comes set. The pitch to Rojas. Fouls it off, 0-1. Breaking ball at 81. Rojas gets a piece of it. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Hopefully the Mariners can extend this game, get this into extra, or maybe even take a lead here. Julio's on deck. I know Julio hasn't been super clutch this year, but you would love to get Julio this at bat.
I don't. I'm done with him on clutch situations at this time.
The 0-1 to Rojas. Fouls that one off quickly, 0-2. 87, that breaking ball hung up there. That's one you've got to do something with. It's a breaking ball, middle of the plate, 87. And Rojas fouls it off. He'd like to have that one back. The Royals faithful on their feet. What's left of them tonight? The 0-2 from Whitgren to Rojas. Comes set the pitch. Rojas spoils it, fouls it off again. We'll do it again.
Looks like he's down to his final strike.
Yep. Sticking with that breaking ball, and Rojas just getting a piece of it. Nothing too solid, though. Got to find a way to straighten that out and put it into the gap, something here. Whitgren comes set. The 0-2 to Josh Rojas. The pitch. Line drive. Base hit up the middle. That's going to score Teoscar Hernandez. We are tied. Haggerty to third. Josh Rojas with the game-tying RBI single. We are all knotted up at 5. How about Josh Rojas?
Did it go on the right side?
Gentlemen? Yeah, it went into kind of right center field.
Okay, so not exactly Adam Frazier. Okay.
Not quite, but good enough. Went fastball and it hung it. Perez hanging his head there. Yes, let's go. Let's go, everybody.
I'm going to show my face. Or maybe I should keep it like this. As I was going to say, if if I'm parked and the game's still going on, I was thinking about showing my face, but I also don't want to jinx it either.
Here's Julio. Yeah, I hear you. Runners at the corners. Let's see if Mariners can take the lead here. Here's Julio. The pitch. Up high. Good take by Julio. 1-0. Good to see him not just swinging for the downs there. Take it. Be patient. Wait for your pitch, Julio. Julio cleared the bases last inning with the double. Can we get some clutch, Julio? Come on, Julio. Give me a clutch.
At least something 22.
The 1-0. Line drive, bank head to left field. That will score Haggerty. The Mariners take the lead 6-5 on an RBI single by Julio Rodriguez. Let's go. 6-5 Mariners.
It's the equivalent of me putting on my blindfold.
That just got through. I thought, oh, great effort by Garcia, but it gets past him. Let's go. Everybody, welcome to the chat. If you're not here yet, hit the subscribe button. Sam, welcome in. Gunny, let's go. EDM. Joseph, welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good time. Hey, I hope the money's on the line for the Mariners, my friend. I don't that face there making think you had the Royals, but hopefully they got it for you, my friend. Let's go. Julio. Good to see Julio in the clutch. Twice today. That's right, Chris. Matt Brash is going to come on for the save, but here's Gino, the 0-1. Fouls it off.
Need more.
0-2 on Gino. I agree. I'd like to see another one here. I'm going to agree with Rooftop here. Let's add another one. The 0-2 to Gino. Whitgren comes set. The pitch. Low, 1-2. Hope everyone's having a great Monday night. Thanks all for joining me and Rooftop. Rooftop kind enough to join us from his automobile. I'm going to have to switch out headphones here in between innings.
Give me some
yeah. Sub up to Rooftop. The 1-2, low, 2-2. Whitgren's been getting ahead of guys, but he just cannot put them away. First and second, 2 outs here. Would love another insurance run. See if Gino can come through. This would be a great time. I'm going to put in the call here for a Gino homer. I'm putting in the call.
Strikeout. Sorry.
That's a call. The 2-2 to Gino. Fouls it off. We'll do the 2-2 again.
Oh, got away with it.
Love it, man. Good. Glad you had the Mariners. Either way, though, God, hopefully they can win you some money here. Seriously, it is, Peter. It is so true, isn't it? Baseball, even game, not just game to game, but like inside the game, the emotions of it. Right?
You know,
super clutch. The 2-2 up high, 3-2.
The funny thing was, I was going to put a parlay bet on the Blue Jays and the Orioles winning, but work really helped me up, so I couldn't get to the casino, and I had to go to church at that time. So basically, God kind of saved me from gambling, but also prevented me from winning like $50.
That's ball 4 to Julio, and the bases will be loaded here. Or excuse me, ball 4 to Gino. The bases will be loaded for Cal. If you guys are new here, hit that sub button, hit the like button. Appreciate you all joining. Yeah, Peter, well said. Yesterday, it is. That's why I try to stay an even keel with it, because baseball, man, it is just, it really is. It's cliche, but it's a marathon. There's going to be some high highs and there's going to be some low lows. Let's see, a lot of game left, though, here. Tampa Bay takes a 4-0 lead on San Francisco. That's not good.
Well, someone of the great David Harkin, someone from Horrible Bosses, David Harkin did say this: life is a marathon, and you cannot win a marathon without putting Band-Aids on your,
Bases loaded here. Let's see if the Mariners can clear the bases here or something and add a couple runs. Would be really nice to have some insurance here at the bottom of the ninth. Mariners have 3 grand slams this year. JP, Taylor Trammell, and Cade Marlowe. Man, if we would have talked at the beginning of the year what Mariners will have grand slams, I don't think we would have had those 3 on our list.
It would have all been like Julio, Jared Kelly, Gino, Typer.
That misses to Cal 1-0. Maybe JP would have been guessed, maybe, but definitely not Trammell or Cade Marlowe. I need some water. I haven't had any water during this game. I'm dying.
And 2 of those resulted in victories.
right? Cal line drive. Oh, just foul down the line. Oh.
Wait,
That
who's up
one
to
was
bat?
legit. Cal Raleigh.
We need the dumper to do something.
Yep, that was just foul. I agree with that. Rojas over. That's why I liked it. Rojas much better than Wong for sure. Oh, that was. Ooh, I almost think that hit chalk. I'd like to. Can they review that? I mean, no one's arguing, so I'm assuming it was foul. But that was close. That would have been 9-5.
Scott Service doesn't want to get ejected again.
I'll just challenge it. I mean, if it's might as well 1-1.
Yeah, what do you got to lose, right?
1 and 2. Yeah. Well, I guess in the ninth inning, it's up to the umps. I guess you have to ask the umps. I've got a phone ringing in here. Someone's phone's in my room.
Yeah.
1 and 2 here to Cal. Whitgren comes set. His 1-2 to the dumper. The pitch. Line drive. Foul again, just down the line. That one a little bit more foul than the last one, but still just there. Bottom of the top of the ninth right now, Sam. So it'll just be the bottom of ninth after this. Mariners need 3 more outs. Glock, it's going to be Brash, I believe. I think Brash is coming in.
Why does 3 outs feel like 30?
It always does. Well, Peter, I appreciate that, man. I like that O's team. They have been fun to watch. You got to be proud of how they've developed and grown that team. And Felix Bautista is a freak of nature. My computer is all 180p right now. The pitch to Cal, swing and a miss, strike 3. Mariners take the lead, though.
And hot take for the Orioles fan right there. Brandon Hyde got robbed last year from Manager of the Year. They shouldn't have given. Terry Francona only got it because of his name.
And that's the thing. The Guardians had such an easier division. Like, I think Hyde will get it this year for sure. But
that was a highway train robbery. Like, it should have went. I was voting for Brandon Hyde. As much as I'm a Mariners fan, well, obviously there's a reason why I wanted Brandon Hyde. I think it was more impressive that he came out of a 110 loss season and turned it into a near playoff. Like, he was actually knocking on the Mariners' door at some point.
Yeah, he did a great job. Really did. I you know what? I'm not going to lie. I thought that I didn't know if that Orioles team would keep it up this year. And they have, to their credit, because they didn't do a whole lot in the offseason either, but guys like Gunnar Henderson have stepped up and performed. We know how good Adley Rutschman is. Cedric Mullins has been healthier, and the pitching's done enough. The pitching has done enough for them.
I heard it's their starters that has its issues, though.
Yeah, I would definitely say maybe Peter can shed a little more light on that for us. I would definitely say the starting pitching is probably the one thing. But I'll say is I think Bradish is good. He looked good. Kramer's been pretty good for them. They got Flaherty. Gibson's an innings eater that is, a middle rotation guy. It's not great, but I do think there is some potential there for them.
Well, for the Orioles guy, the one when I think of Orioles, I think of these following guys: Mike Mussina, Cal Ripken Jr., and Brady Anderson, and Albert Bell.
That's right. Robbie Alomar at the end.
Robbie Alomar, Jeffrey Hammonds, Eric Young, the cancer survivor of '97.
Yeah. He says Stars just inexperienced in their season. Yeah, for sure. Because they got like Bradish, Kramer. Although we didn't see Kramer last time. Is he still in there? Is he healthy? Here we go. Bottom of the ninth. It's going to be Matt Brash on to lock it down. EDM, you're good. I know you're just reverse jinxing. No worries. No worries there. And besides, it's not even Munoz, Brash.
Well, I don't know how to feel about this, but all I can say is bring back Paul Sewald, #.
Brash, 58 games, 3.02 ERA, 50 innings, 84 Ks, 22 walks. Brash has really been, since June, has really turned it up. So let's see if he can lock this down. Tough hombre here in Bobby Witt Jr. to lead it off.
I mean, I won't take that away from Brash that he has been pitching very well, been one of the best pitchers in the bullpen in baseball. But there are still some moments.
He's still the command is sometimes still, not 100%. So I'd be lying if I wasn't nervous. But this game in general just has me nervous. So 0-1 here. Brash gets the strike on Witt. His 0-1. Brash comes set the pitch. Strike 2. Yeah, strike 2 outside corner. Thank you. I was like, that was there. Good call.
If Brash can just develop a splitter, he could be a closer.
Oh, he'd be the best reliever in baseball. He's already been lights out, but that would just make him like unhittable. The 0-2 from Brash to Witt. Did he go? No, he didn't. He held up. Sorry, a little overexcited there, everybody. 1 and 2.
And now the fans and Twitter are gonna say umpire conspiracy again.
No, definitely not. If they do on that one, the 1-2 up high, 2 and 2.
Reminds me, like, I remember when the umpire was not making good calls on me on my championship game as a pitcher. One of my teammates actually tried to argue, and I actually restrained her. I was like, "No, just forget about it. Yeah. I don't care."
Yeah, you gotta
move on.
What's in front of you? Yep. 2-2 here from Brash to Witt. The pitch, low, 3 and 2. That slider just not sliding.
Okay, I shouldn't have praised Matt Brash. Nope, he's absolutely terrible. Cannot do high leverage situations, and he has a weird kicking form.
Agreed, Gunny. I agree with you there for sure. 3 and 2 here to Witt. Massey on deck. Timeout called by Witt. I'll check some of the comments here while we do that. That's a good EDM. That kind of sums up Brash. Doesn't know where it's going, but neither does the hitter. Brash looked good against us. No, I love Brash. I want Brash. He had early in the year some hiccups, but a lot of it was just not having great command and some singles falling in. He's turned up. No, we still want him. The 3-2. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Leadoff single. Bobby Witt Jr. Here we go. And he's got good speed. So the Royals
have an idea. I have a great idea. I just got to.
I like it.
I have an idea. I just need to somehow get my camera back.
What time's your game?
8:45.
Oh, you're good. Okay. Here is Michael Massey, 4-hit game for Bobby Witt Jr.
Oh, here it is. There I am.
All right.
All right.
Massey, the pitch, strike, little low there, but the Brash gets the call. 0-1. Witt on it first.
There. I can't look. And I don't even have the game on me. And I can't even play it on my tablet anyway.
You can't even look at me. The 0-1 to Massey. Witt with the lead at first. The pitch. In the dirt. Nice stop by Cal. That'll hold Witt. 1-1.
Come on, Brash. Don't do this to me. You know, if the Mariners blow this, I'm going to say, if only the Mariners had Paul Sewald.
Yeah.
I might make a short series on that. Paul Sewald, if only the Mariners had Paul Sewald, episode 1.
Well, they also wouldn't have tied it in the 9th, though, either, because they wouldn't have had Rojas. So the 1-1. Fouls it off 1 and 2.
But they would have won those other 2 games, possibly, at least one of them.
Maybe.
I know there's a lot of back and forth crapshoots about it.
Yeah, it's tough because it's just you never know. But I get it. I get people's frustration with it. Dylan Moore's over at first base because someone ran for Ty Caballero. The 1-2 to Massey. There goes Witt. The pitch, line drive, foul. Thank goodness that was foul because that would have been.
Well, and that would have been a stolen.
Yeah. Oh, the Mariners actually threw out a runner today, so we did have a little miracle action in this one.
See, this is where I think my comments about using Munoz yesterday has been vindicated. It's like, if you didn't use him yesterday, could have used Saucedo. They would have had Munoz available today, who I guess closing is more of his speed.
The 1-2, Witt, throw over to first. He's back.
Munoz seems to be more of a closer material than someone that you would use in like a random high leverage situation. Wouldn't use him in extras for sure.
Yeah, I have a problem with Munoz yesterday because you don't know how this game's going to play out either. So it's tough to do that.
It was about sustaining.
Line drive, foul down the line. Boy, Massey's had some good swings here against Brash.
Being able to maximize your availabilities for the bullpen for the later series.
But you don't know how that's going to play out, though. That's my thing. Like, I'd have a problem with going to Munoz yesterday. I think you got to try and win that game that's there. Here's the 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2.
Well, the bigger problem is
now I do agree with not going to Saucedo yesterday. That was weird. I didn't understand the Trent Thornton decision. That one to me didn't make sense. And I do think you could have left Spire in. I didn't think of that, but that's actually a good I think that would have been a good call.
That was on my video, and that's one of my most recent videos. So go check it out on my channel on my heavy analysis on Scott.
Line drive, base hit into right field. That's going to send Bobby Witt to third. Massey on first, and this game is going to be tied here in just a minute. Gosh. William, good to see you in here, my friend. Welcome in, welcome in. Well, we were ahead for a little bit. And then I hope everyone's having a good night. Boy, the Royals are annoying. My gosh, is this an annoying team? They've lost 81 games. What? First and third, nobody out for Perez.
Okay, obviously my blindfold's not working.
Every time the Mariners have these games where they rally in the ninth, outside of the Cade Marlowe one, they give it right back. The Colton Wong homer game in Minnesota, the Kelenic game in Chicago, Canzone yesterday. What else am I missing? Which is
why I'm not exactly concerned about the offense. I'm concerned about the bullpen.
Yeah, it's definitely. I will say this: it would be nice to have Paul right now. Wouldn't be lying. I'd feel more confident with Paul right now. Runners in the corners right now. Go ahead.
And then the thing is, too, is nobody wants to criticize the bullpen because they got cool guys. You got Matt Brash, who's a cool guy. Munoz is a cool guy. It's not fun to criticize. Offense is always easy to criticize.
I forgot I was going to say something. Right now, I mean, I think if you can get out of the 6-6, you'll be happy. You know what I mean? Like right now, you're looking at losing this thing. So, I mean, I almost concede that run at third. There's a pinch.
Yeah, well, I can't really stick around too long because I got to get ready for my game.
Fouled off. 1-1. Yeah, Brash, outside the first couple pitches to Witt, he is not getting a lot of whiffs here. That's fouled off. 1-1. On deck for the Royals is Melendez. Brash is ready. His 1-1 to Perez. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Oh, why couldn't it have been strike 3?
I know. Because it's just not that easy for us. If you guys are new here, hit the sub button, hit the like button for more content. First and third here with nobody out for Salvador Perez. The 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. Nice block by Cal. That's everything got to be careful of too. Brash.
Straight hitter where Brash was like reeling in strikes and then he just loses it.
Yep. Glock, I think Munoz just unavailable. He's pitched the last 2 days, so I don't have a problem going to Brash here. They've got to find a way to.
Like there, because he had no choice. That's the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like any other, which is why I didn't think using Munoz the last 2 days was necessary because they weren't close situations.
The 2-2 outside 3-2.
Exactly what I'm saying. But nobody wants to.
The runner Taylor moves into second, so now a base hit's going to win the game for Kansas City.
I think at this point, I think Brash is going to walk. I think he's going to walk him.
I wouldn't give him anything to hit. I honestly wouldn't be against it. Then set up bases loaded, get a force out. The 3-2, fly ball center field. Julio makes the catch. This should score a run at will. We're tied. Runner going to third is safe at third. Winning run is at third, 6-6 game, and now a sac fly is going to win it for those. Just so this team, I don't get it. They get these come from behind, and they just give it away every single time. I just don't. Every game they do this. Like this is the difference between this year and last year. Last year they win this game.
Oh, easily. 2021 they win this game.
Yeah. But this year, every time they do this, I would have rather just lose this game 5-0. I would have slept okay. Here is a suicide squeeze bunt cut, and that's going to win the game. Bunt gets down. Moore can't field it. The Royals win. What a joke. What a joke. I'm heading out, man. Have a good softball game. Man, take it easy. I'm done. I can't. Get
your 1,000 views first.
Oh gosh. All right, man. Well, hey, everybody that joined tonight, I really do appreciate all of you. You guys rock. Love you all. This team though, just Roof, any last thoughts on this? I can't even
because I'm going to start using your playbook too. Everyday shit.
Yeah, just do it. Pop up video, man. I gotta take a few minutes off because this one ticked me off. Ticked me off. No problem, Trevor.
Do it when you're charged.
I know.
I
know. It's better. It's better. All right, man. Have a great game. Hope you win it, man. Thanks
Bye-bye.
for joining. Later. All right, guys. I'm gonna get going too, man. Thank you all for joining me. Love you guys so much. Thanks for the subs, the likes, the views. What a just this team just manages to turn all these games just gut-wrenching. Just gut-wrenching. I'll have the post-game video up in a few minutes, guys. Love you all. Thanks for joining. You guys all have a great, great night. Peace.